this nigga named Darkman X wanna battle y'all niggas. Bunch of niggas from Yonkers, bunch of niggas from the Bronx. It's 7 of us. It's just this nigga, this little dusty nigga. And he like, what's up? I'm like, me first. I go, I spit my bars, he spit his bars. We all go. We leave going, yo, we ate that dusty ass nigga, right? 1998, we all back together. XO, what up, nigga? You made it. We popping now. In this particular interview, they want to interview each one of us on what we thought about the new artist. So me and Tariq were to talk about X was to talk about us. So when they asked us about X, we like, yo, we all come from the same place, proud of him. They gonna ask X, what did you think about Lord Tariq? Y'all need to ask them niggas how I ate 7 of them niggas at the same time.
Celebrity rappers, ghetto bastard actors, those who master tears and even laughter. Comedians, the large and small and even medium. Activists, trappers with true stories is happening. Thanks for asking. Podcast, unforgettable. Analog dogs with real video visuals. Rub out, restock, heard it through the grapevine. It's bug out, detox, G-Vaz, and Prime. A podcast, that's the Southside stew. Cooking up the news, lit up interviews. Into the center, boulevard and avenues. Shaking up your shoes into entertaining view. Thanks for asking.
I grew up on 174th Street, Vice Avenue in the Bronx, and on the block, the Cold Crush brothers lived there. And we idolized the Cold Crush, you know what I mean? I named my son Caz after Grandmaster Caz. So I do remember life without hip hop, but it was really early stages. I already saw what it was being from the Bronx. A lot of people don't know that, you know, at my age I was there pretty much conception of when it started popping. So yeah, so I grew up, you know, man, going, you know, Easy AD went to school with my brother, Caz, you know, shout out to Spud and them, going to the Whole Avenue Boys Club and watching the Cold Crush and just idolizing these dudes. So it became a way of life in the Bronx. Bronx was burned down, so these dudes was like superstars to us in the Bronx, even though many people didn't really know about them, you know, outside the Bronx, maybe in the boroughs. Yeah. And then it started bubbling and you know, Caz is a staple to me, LL, Big Daddy Kane. A lot of people give Caz a lot of credit because he was the first one boasting, I'll take the 2 best MCs, and you know, he just had that thing. So that world of hip hop, that life without hip hop, I remember I was a musician first, but hip hop changed it all for me. Yeah, I could see how nobody couldn't imagine it now. It's like a $1 trillion business.
Just quickly, you would have put Caz over Melle Mel back then?
Yeah, I had Caz over everybody back then. And Melle Mel.
Rakim.
Melle Mel is my big
Rakim
brother.
said that was his favorite rapper. That's why I was asking.
Melle Mel?
Rakim, no, Caz.
Caz, yeah. Well, see, Melle Mel is phenomenal. That's my big brother. Love you, Mel. You already know that. Muscle Simmons. He's another one. They was down in Lambert and the other places. This is all in close proximity. These are when nobody was nobody. They was just big to us in the hood because my brother used to bring home the tapes from Sammy Tape Master, and we used to, you know, Sammy lived on the block. But yeah, I had Caz over everybody, even though that ain't nothing. Mel ain't nothing to sneeze at, and most people I have Mel over Caz, but Caz he was singing and he was the captain of the 4, and the Cold Crush was. If it wasn't for the Cold Crush, I don't know if I would ever started rapping.
Right. I feel like when I hear Caz, I feel like he's like the rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, that's what he talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, back then it was his voice. He was singing, and then he was braggadocious. Like, I'll take the 2 best, man. Whoever, you know, he was that, and that was that braggy thing that had it for me. You know what I mean?
One thing I will say, who don't get enough credit, and I don't know if he should or he shouldn't, but Kurtis Blow was big then, and I know he's from Manhattan. He's not really connected with the Bronx, but he was one of the other guys that was big at the time.
He was the first.
Kurtis Blow was rocking with the Furious 5. A lot of people don't know that. He was rocking with the Furious 5
he was
early.
With that.
Yeah, but listen, man, we ain't gonna sneeze at Kurtis Blow. He put that Christmas rap out.
Right.
Yeah. That was a big deal to me being a kid. A rap Christmas song was crazy. So yeah, shout out to Kurtis Blow. He already knows. Listen, man. we was claiming them in the Bronx for years till somebody told me.
Yeah, son.
Because you know, well, Kurtis Blow had a line where he said, "Up in the Bronx where the people are fresh."
Right. Yeah,
there was one DJ, AJ. Right. So I just assumed he was from the Bronx from that one line.
You ain't lying. I
was a grown man when I found out.
I thought that too. Word.
Nigga wasn't from the Bronx. Yeah.
Oh, man, you like, give me my shit back, man.
Nah, man, I still.
I mean, that's like Queen Latifah. People thought she was from Brooklyn, but she's from Jersey.
Yeah.
You know
That was the setup though. They wanted
they
to
wanted to do it like that. But I mean, I'm sure Kurtis Blow was like, shit, y'all ain't gonna say that. Right. I ain't gonna correct y'all.
Word.
I always just assumed everybody was from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I always assumed that because that's what it seemed like. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, but being there, man, and seeing it was just, you know, the conception of it was dope. But the Bronx was burned down, man. My building was the only building standing. All other buildings was burned down.
Wow.
It was tough.
And you said that wasn't the projects either.
No. So I always felt, so when people be like, yo, I grew up in the projects, y'all had it better than us. See, in the projects, you got running water, heat, hot water, you got a little playground out in the back.
Wait. You saying it was worse than the projects?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck is worse than the fucking projects?
Worse than the projects is when
I've been in the
let
projects.
me explain.
That's what I'm saying. I want to hear what
So
you
when
say
the building is privately owned, or you know you got a landlord and the people ain't paying their rent, so the landlord can't get oil, y'all freezing. Ain't no heat. When the water ain't running, you gotta go to fire hydrant.
What would you call that? Like, what would you define that as?
It's a regular tenement building.
Oh,
so I used to get mad when people used to be like, "Project, nah, nigga, y'all got hot Con Ed, y'all got water, y'all hot,
so
y'all
it
heat.
was hot.
Y'all got a little playground in the back. We ain't had that in these buildings, you know what I mean? That's why they was burning all the buildings to collect an insurance money. It was a plan. These motherfuckers used to come buy buildings in the Bronx for $2,000 and then get a $60,000 claim because they just burned it down and took the insurance money. That's how the Bronx was burned down. It wasn't no. This wasn't no by mistake. This was designed by motherfuckers that came. And I don't want to call them out, but they came and they claimed insurance money and just burned the buildings down with all your shit in it.
Call them out. What the fuck is it?
You know who it is.
The powers that be and stuff like that.
Trying to get me canceled.
You want a name?
Yeah. He wants
your imagination.
I ain't like how on time.
Yo, damn, what was it like as a kid, man? Like, just lay that. Like, I mean, I know you would. The hip hop part is meshed with that, but there's like a juxtaposition because you said going home, you had the other side of what it was like to be to selling drugs.
Yeah,
you know, you didn't grow up with the big time drug dealer. You kind of grew up with the customer.
I'm glad you saw that. You seen that. There's always the glorified stories. Like, you know, my friends was getting it. He was getting money. You know what I mean? It was crack came and, you know, dope, dust, niggas was getting their bread. There's another side to that story that most rappers and most people don't want to tell. They just want to do the glorify shit. My brothers, my heroes, I'm the baby boy. My heroes was on crack. My older brother, I had 3 older brothers. Not all of them, but I had 3 older brothers. And one in particular had it really bad. Like the stealing and the doing shit. Man. So I grew up on the other side of that and watching my mother just, you know, it put a lot of turmoil, you know, fuck my mother. Because when you're a parent, you feel like it's your fault. Where did I go wrong that my kids are doing this? You know what I mean? Right. So I grew up on the other side of that, man. And that's why, you know, when there was a little resentment to my friends, this probably be the first time some of them was hearing it. I resented them a little bit. There'll be times my brother go sell some shit and they'll bring it back to my house. Say, yo, your mom's gotta stop letting this nigga in. He stole the VCR, he stole your clothes, stole your shoes, stole shit. You know what I mean? Your coat, I can't go to school, nigga stole my coat. Bought a friend from my man, he stole that because my mother keep letting him in type shit. Right. So it was a rough upbringing and I'm a musician, he stole my instruments. So now with that being said, there's a flip side to that. If he didn't do that, I might have tried some shit. That, I had an example right in my household to go, yo, you better not never use drugs, bro. You see, my mother grabbed me one day and shook me. I was a kid. I might have been in 5th grade, 6th grade, and she was trying to say, you see what's going on with your brother? That started when he started smoking weed and then this and this, and don't you ever use nothing. I ain't have a drink till I was 25 behind that. So I never tried any drugs. So I don't always like to shit on him. He's probably one of the smartest people I know in the world. That's what's sad about it. But he, you know, I had the other side of that. So when I would hear rappers rap about it and glorify it, I was like, damn, there's another side to that. You know what I mean? And that's what I grew up on that side. And my friends, listen, man, I partied with them. We went out. They put money in my pocket. I never sold drugs because I couldn't. Because watching what happened with my brothers, I couldn't do it. But I did something even worse. My cousin started bringing little pistols up from Virginia, and I started moving those. Because I was Pete Lover, man. That's how I became Peter Gunz. I got caught with the guns.
Now it makes
locked up.
Now it makes sense.
I was Pete Lover, man.
Still Pete Lover. Still Pete Lover.
I was Pete Lover, man. As a kid, man, I like, Prince. I'm a big Prince fan. Michael Jackson. Some regular kid shit.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to do the glove, the dancing, and all that shit, but regular kid shit, but you still had it rough. But with that being said, it wasn't a dark childhood. I gotta say that because I don't want people to go, damn, that's fucked up.
Right.
I had a wonderful child. All my brothers and sisters older than me. Yeah, you got those little hiccups, but I had, man, I'm built for anything now. There's nothing that can happen that I would be like, damn, what I'm gonna do. I'm built for whatever comes my way now.
That's what I don't know if I want to say bittersweet, but that's what's so crazy about life. Like, you grew up at the inception of hip hop. Like,
yeah, 100%.
I'm sure the energy around that time to be around something brand new and to be in the mix of it. You next door to Grandmaster Caz. You
Easy AD.
Easy AD.
Yeah.
You grew up with Hall of Famers, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, those, and I'm sure all those sort of individuals think different than a regular person, and to be around them, and that had to be so captivating where all that other stuff that was bad played the background because you so involved in what you want to do. And
100%. So here's something. I don't want to sound braggadocious, but this is a true story. My song didn't come out to 1997, 98. It hit. I was rhyming since 1979, 1980. I was already putting pen to the paper. So when rappers say, yo, I was able to hang around this long and still be in the game, to me, I was rhyming. When the Cold Crush was rhyming, I started putting pen to paper. I wanted to be just like them. So to be able to go through all those eras and still come out, no matter what the era was. If they had, when we got to the 80s and I wanted to have two dances like Kane and dance like Kane, I was in a group called Posse Deep. That's what I was doing. So no matter what the era was, I always went with the era and was still able to keep up. But just to be honest with you, they not who they are now. That's not who they were then. They was just regular then. But they was big to us, to me. But it's easy to go, yo, you was around icons. Nobody saw that then.
Right.
I felt that way, but the world didn't see it. Yeah.
that's crazy.
And back then, again, just to go back to my brother, cocaine and all that shit was part of the Cold Crush used to be like, say blow.
Right.
And more blow. Whoa, you was the man if you had blow. And you was sniffing blow.
White lines, Melle Mel. Right.
All that.
The name, I would think the name Kurtis Blow is
all that.
The play on that.
My man.
There was a play on that.
Word.
My first, I've been around Caz and them. Please don't kill me, Caz. I saw him do it.
But it wasn't
in the boys' club,
like that,
in the fucking locker room. I'm like, because with Caz don't know, and he knows how much I love him. But I used to stand there and watch him. Watch how he walk, watch how he talk. That's how much I idolize him. So I'm just a little kid. I would hide in the bleachers because I couldn't get in the parties. Hide in the bleachers for hours just so I could already be there. Because they clear the boys' club out and then they start the party. So I would go hide under the fucking bleachers and just sit there till it was time for the party to start and then come out. So I would try to walk like them, talk like them, and then there would be times niggas in the bathroom doing their little 1-2 step before they get on stage. And that could have been right there. I want to be like my idol and do the same thing. But because I had an example at home, nigga, this leads to this, so you don't want to do that. So that's why, shout out to my brothers, man. I always talk about it, but I never give them credit for, and at the end of the day, they was my hero. I still love them. They're my heroes. But yeah, there's another side to that story. Niggas always got the braggadocio. Yeah, we was getting it. We had it. Right. There's another side to that story. Mine, the dark side.
Right. And black families suffer both sides of that pendulum, and I mean,
Yeah.
Fortunate and unfortunately, you have to deal with
for
these
sure.
things.
And I understand this ain't a knock at nobody that was getting money back then.
No.
It was an opportunity you're supposed to go for it, especially how the fuck you gonna go McDonald's and all that, making minimum wage, and your man was on the block for 5 minutes and made that. So I understand both sides of it. I just couldn't do it.
Right.
And another thing that's unfortunate, most rappers and people in my position be ashamed to just admit that's just not what it was. You know what I mean? Like I never wanted to be a person that bragged about it and I didn't do it. Right. I didn't do that.
Right.
I just I couldn't sell drugs. I didn't do it. Yeah.
I mean, like, one more thing, man. How did you learn the guitar? I mean, we going.
Oh yeah.
Do a quick swerve from that for a second and come back. But I was so curious of like, what made you pick up the guitar and like what influences brought you to a guitar?
I was a drummer first. I was playing drums and then I gravitated so when I was younger, this is crazy. This is a story. There was this kid on TV. He was 16 years old. I was a kid. He was playing all these different instruments. And I said, oh shit, I want to do that. His name was Prince.
He taught himself too, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what he did, but I saw him playing these different instruments, and I said, I want to do that. And so Prince from a kid, which was scary because my pops, I was on drums and I wanted to graduate to guitar and other instruments, and my father was like, what is it? And I was like, you got to see this guy. My pop's a black man, you know, from, you know, born in New York, went to Virginia, came back to New York, but straight, you know, hardcore black man. When I showed him Prince, he was like, tell my mother I'm concerned about Peter. He in love with this little gay dude. I'm concerned about Peter. Peter's in Peter.
He didn't get it.
Nah, my father never got it. Even when I took my father to see, rest in peace, Pops, I took him to see Sign of the Times in 87, 89. I'll never forget because Cory was a baby. And I took Cory and my pops, and Cory was in the stroller. And I was like, Dad, and he walked out the movie theater. He said, you still gonna try to sell it. But anyway, to answer your question, Prince influenced me to start playing instruments. And let me not leave out James Brown, who's probably my all-time favorite, Michael Jackson, and goddamn Jimi Hendrix. These are people that I just looked at and just was like, damn, I want to do that. They look cool with the instruments in their hand, and I like the music, so yeah.
Not to cut you off, how old was you at that time when you first started learning?
Shit, man, drums. I started on drums real early, probably 6, 7 years old. I was playing drums, and it was automatic, and it was because I was beating on the fucking sofa and the pots in the house. Somebody told my pops and my moms, y'all gotta figure it out, get him a drum set. So it started with that, and then I kept begging my pops for a guitar because at school and high school they want you to play an instrument, brass, trumpet or some shit. I'm like, nah, I want to play the guitar, or keys or something. So my pops.
Those are the cool instruments. That's why.
Yeah, but I never really got. So his flip side, I never really got nice on guitar because I would run home. I run home from school to practice. My shit gone out the case. My brother sold my shit.
Oh, damn.
Case is there, no guitar in it. So it took till I got to adulthood to buy my own instruments and pick it back up and learn it again. But yeah, so I'm not great on those instruments. I could get what I want and then bring people in if I want more, but I can get enough for what I want now. Which the project I'm doing now, I got a single out now called Run off the Diary of Billy White album coming soon. It's me on a lot of the instruments on this album.
Oh, that's dope.
And
that's
DJ
dope.
Quick. Let me not leave Quick out in a couple of
DJ Quick.
Yeah, Quick produced 2 songs on the album. That's
no
dope.
doubt.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So clearly, Grandmaster Caz and Melle Mel and everybody was influencing you on becoming a rapper. Like, but when did you get to the point where you was like, I want to do this with my life? Like, what was around?
Oh man, that's all, bro. That's all I wanted to do from the time I saw the Cold Crush. That was it. There was nothing else.
How old was you then? You can remember.
11.
Damn.
10, 11. I knew this was what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to entertain from the time I got on a drum set or whatever. It was something about the crowd reaction when I played drums for the school play, Christmas play, watching my parents wake me up at night to play drums for their friends, and their friends like, wow, the reaction. This is how I could get the reaction. And then when you get older, the girls.
For sure.
So I'm in the school. I'm in the school plays, imitating Prince and Michael and New Edition, whatever make the girls scream. I'm doing it. So it was, it was for the girls, for the attention. Money wasn't a factor to me yet. It wasn't like I wasn't money. I still not money driven, but it was all about attention. I wanted the attention and I wanted the girls. That was all it was for me. Yeah, so I knew I wanted to do that. There was nothing else I wanted to do. I played baseball extremely well. I love studying astronomy. So being an astronaut was never going to happen because I could barely fucking do long division, let alone calculus. So I knew that wasn't going to happen. But music was always number one for me. It was nothing. Music, entertainment, film, I knew that's what I wanted to do. Music was it. That was nothing else from the time I could remember,
So did you ever have a regular job? Like, or you one of them?
I was forced to because I had a kid at 17 to go get a job, but I never lasted with a job. And then when I got locked up, when I got on probation, got to go find a job. That didn't last because then I met Shaq. And so I quit that job and then I got locked up again because I left on, I was on probation when I left. When they told me you can't leave. I'm like, fuck you. Y'all had to lock me up. I got an opportunity to meet Shaq and work with Shaq.
What you got locked up for?
Gun charge.
Oh, gun. But both of them?
Yeah.
How old was you at this time?
Huh?
How old was you at that time?
Gun charge?
Yeah.
20.
So Corey's around 3-ish.
Yeah, Corey.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Corey got caught with a gun the same age I got caught with a gun.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's why I tell black men, you can't tell your kids. The worst thing a mistake I made is thinking that you could do you be like, yo, don't be like me. Like my pops was a drinker. Don't be like me, don't drink.
Do as I say, not as I do.
But you got to set the example because everything I told this nigga not to do,
he did it.
He did it. Yo, Core, I regret every tattoo I got. He's tatted all over. Yo, Core, this rap shit ain't what you think. It's up and down. He raps. Core, don't carry no gun. They not playing around. It's 3 to 9. Gun charge. So, idolizes me. Yeah. So even though I'm saying don't be like me, he's watching all the people gravitate to me. Nah, I want to be just like that.
Listen, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got to start setting examples for our kids to be like us and stop saying don't be like me.
It's kind of hard though because of peer pressure. Peer pressure kind of makes you into that same street person anyway. No. So it's not really the parents. It's like,
well, you know what it is? Maybe so, but at the same time, his father had a goddamn hit record out.
That's what I was about to say.
Girls is all around him. Why wouldn't I want to be like you, Pops?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
You still gotta, it's like, I mean, I'm just saying for the next generation, if I could tell the kids, like if one day you're gonna have a kid and he's gonna look up to you, make better examples for him than I did. Mm-hmm. That's all. Just I didn't leave good examples for my kids. Not at no age, even as an older man doing love and hip hop. That wasn't the best example to leave for your fucking family.
Yeah, but I wouldn't blame the parent. I wouldn't blame the parent. I would blame whoever they're around. That's what I would blame.
To me, they're around that though. They are around that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you the parent though, they're around you seeing you do that.
No, not the hustling and the other stuff, like the certain things that you do pick up from the streets.
There's a lot of blame to go around, but we got to take that blame in the household. Like, for example, when people used to be like, "Oh, the teacher this, the teacher that," teach the nigga at home. Don't expect the teacher to fucking do everything. That shit starts at the crib. You know what I mean? Right. So, I personally, I feel responsible for Corey in particular. He was like little brothers. I was 17. Yeah. So, and Corey, a lot of people don't know, his mom's left early. I mean, not malice, just she got her issues. Yeah. But so Corey was raised with me in my house.
So that's
with my
different.
Mom.
Yeah, that's different.
So he saw everything.
Yeah.
So your pops, he the man.
Yeah.
So that's the example that you.
Set.
We got Shaq in the house.
Corey's a lot better than me with the women. Though. Corey's he
got that part.
He's zoned in on one person. Me, I was never able. I was always. I couldn't. Yo, bro, there's a lot of things I could do, but being with one person was always. I still struggle.
Right. You should admit
I need God. Pray for me.
How did you get the group Lord Tariq and Peter Gunz? Like, how did that form?
I was in this crew called Gun Runners, and Tariq was in this crew called Money Boss Players over in Sample. Shout out to the players. Money. And my sister was dating this dude, and one day she came in the house and my boyfriend rap. He heard about y'all. He want to rock with y'all. And I was like, damn, we got so many niggas, like 7 niggas rapping this group already. We the Gun Runners. And I don't know if
but he was trying to lead a Money Boss team to come to the Gun Runners?
No, do everything. Like at that time, we all over the place, do whatever.
Right.
So I said, fuck, and we was a lot of fun. We was downstairs. And he was over there a lot. And I was like, fuck it. I put a beat tape on one day. I'm rhyming. He came in the room and rhymed. And I was like, this nigga is better than all of us.
wait. The first time he rapped?
Oh, my God. Tariq is a different beast.
Yeah,
he's a
nice,
different type. I got to give him that. That nigga is nice. I was like, he in. And I took him downstairs. And everybody was like, hell yeah. So we that was it. When the group kind of dismantled, it wasn't going where it was supposed to go. Wu-Tang came out.
Right.
Wu-Tang did the exact plan we had. And anybody that's questioning anything about this, ask Jadakiss, ask fucking Styles P, Sheik, and Swiss Beats. They'll tell you we had a gold tape out. We was the Gun Runners. We was Wu-Tang right before they came. And they came and they did exactly what we was gonna do. We was gonna all do our thing and then go separate and get our separate deals, that shit. So I think it kind of discouraged the crew. That's my opinion. They all might have a different story. It kind of discouraged us. However, me and Tariq stayed kind of in pocket, and my man Triple X was there as well. But we did this song, and the rest was history. Yeah, we did this song. It's a lot that goes in between. It'd be too long, but we did this song, and the rest is history. So it was supposed to be a song probably for my project, or maybe Tariq's project, but everybody thought it'd be dope if we was a group, and which was hard because I'm on pop street. I wanted to be LL, Kane, niggas that had the streets in the girls. So I looked up to them. Tariq was strictly street nigga. So it was a hard album. At first, it was a hard album to make because we was like,
creative differences.
Yeah, how do we do this? You know what I mean? Not me. You know, we could just rap, but we did it. I'm proud of that album, even though it didn't go with. And a lot of people like y'all didn't move a lot of albums. They didn't put the album out like that because we had a lot of uncleared samples, a lot of producers we didn't fix business with. So it was a soft release. However, I thought it was a solid album. Maybe, you may listen to it and hear a few joints you don't like, but you're gonna like more than you don't like. So I'm still proud of that album, even though.
What album was it?
It's called Make It Rain.
Make It Rain.
Me and Tariq's album
first album.
Yeah.
It took but the single. Well, obviously the single will come out first, but it took a while before the album came out, though, right?
Yeah,
like,
due to the creative differences and due to the ignorance of getting money. So we put this single out. We flat broke, bro. Nothing happening. All of a sudden, this record is flying.
That thing was
10,000 in this pocket, 10,000 in this
bro.
pocket. Parties going on. We booked everywhere. That was the time to buckle down and go finish this album and get it done and sell, sell records.
Even if the shit was whack, just
that single would have made.
So what happened was,
whack,
we sell 2 million singles when we could have just said, here's the album.
That's right, with the song on it.
Exactly.
So they put out a maxi single that sold all the records. But if we had just put a quick album out, but that, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
Oh man, yo.
But we was new money, man, and we was living it up.
How did y'all make that? Like, was that like an intentional effort to make that, or was it just like I was just bullshitting in the studio? I heard the beat and just put it together. Like, how does that whole? I mean, goddamn, man.
K&S found the beat. We heard the beat. We loved it, and but so what it was Brooklyn was killing shit. Queens, y'all had all the rappers. Queens, Brooklyn was killing shit, and then of course Harlem started coming up. And I had this thing where I would be like, we'd be in the tunnel or different places, and they'll be just bragging about, Brooklyn, Brooklyn,
right,
Harlem. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I would go, when I go, if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap shit probably never would be going there. Y'all go uptown, nigga. Uptown. So we would do that at Skate Key, the tunnel, different places. Yeah. And so when we did the song, I was just doing a dedication to the Bronx. And then bigging up New York at the same time.
Right.
Let niggas know it came from the Bronx, but it's all about, that's why I say, niggas on Queens got shit on lock, bragging about all of New York. But if it wasn't for the Bronx, so it was really was supposed to be just a little local thing, man. You know, the bars is 20-something bars, the hook is 16 bars. So it was supposed to just be a local thing, and the shit grew legs. I didn't see it doing no more than just New York. Tariq did. Tariq said, nah, nigga, we gonna get a Grammy for this one.
Right,
he saw it. I ain't see it. Because it was too local. It was all New York.
That shit was crazy. I tell you that.
As a little kid, I hear that and I go, man, what are you gonna say about Queens? It was like that, like, yo.
You know what's funny about that Queens? Like, Tariq wrote that Queens line. Because I wanted to say something smooth about Queens. And he was like, nah, nigga, them niggas get busy out there. So that's why he said, niggas out in Queens got shit on lock, strapped with the Glock, running up in your spot. I wanted to say something sexy about Queens. Cause we always looked at Queens as the girls. Niggas got cribs and houses. He said, no, nigga. There's Southside Jamaica, Queensbridge. Them niggas is not, them, you know, niggas is crazy out there. So he put that line in there. Because I wanted to say something like smoother about Queens. He was like, no, nigga.
But I say that because I'm like, I'm sure people in Brooklyn, when they hear that song, what do you want to say about Brooklyn?
You can't say nothing bad about Brooklyn.
No, but it's not.
I'll still be fighting these niggas.
I know, for real.
Brooklyn and the Bronx never. Brooklyn and the Bronx beef go back so far. My aunt lived in Brooklyn. And my pops, they would be playing cards 3 in the morning, and my pops would come with a cigarette on a school night. Want to take a ride with me, take your aunt home? Yeah. This nigga would drop my aunt to the bridge and make her get in the cab. Nah, we don't go to Brooklyn, nigga. 3 in the morning, put his sister in the cab. Yo, we don't go to Brooklyn. Nigga told me, I'm a baby, nigga told me we need a passport to go to Brooklyn.
God
So
damn.
I told my teacher one day, she was like, she was going on vacation, she had to get a passport. I said, yeah, I want my passport because I want to go to Brooklyn. She was like, you don't need a passport to go to Brooklyn. My pops told me that shit. But yeah, that Brooklyn Bronx shit be so real. Yeah.
Right.
Oh man. You've been in the game for shit, damn near since the inception of hip hop. What do you think it takes to make a hit record? And because I'm sure you've helped Cory with that idea, and you was always commercial conscious about like making hit records and trying to make big records and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think the ingredients are to make a hit record
Today? Man, I think today, man, it's just a different day. There was a time where you had to make just good music and be talented. Like, you got to have some sort of skill and be talented to do it. I'd go learn a super ass TikTok dance and put a beat to it, and you could do that. You know what I mean? But if you're a real artist, it takes a lot of discipline and belief in yourself to go. It's some people say it's easier today. I think the easy part is you don't have to go to a label. Nobody's controlling shit now. Mm-hmm. You can actually do something and go online and do it, but there's a billion people trying to do that. So I really don't have the ingredients to tell somebody what to do, because listen, I'm the same dude that sat here and say Cardi B wasn't. I didn't get Cardi B. Look at her now.
Yeah, Cardi B.
She's a superstar.
Christ.
So, but I'm a dude that sat there and said I didn't get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So sometimes you age out of things. You don't grasp things. So now I don't tell nobody. When artists come to me and play stuff for me, and I'm like, it's not my thing. I'm not really feeling it. I always backline that. But listen, don't listen to me. Right. I said that about Cardi. I said that about this artist. I said that. And look at them now. So don't listen to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes you time out now. She did make a few records after I said that I go. Because I think Cardi got a record, I Like It Like That. Yeah. That's one of my favorite records because that's.
I like that too.
You know, I grew up on that song and I thought that was brilliant. And but I don't have the answers, bro. I would never say it because I'm telling you, it'd be the dumbest shit that be winning. And
that's a fact.
It's not my shit.
There's no real definition to that, really. You gotta make what you feel, really, and hope people buy it. Really.
Look, here I am at my age. I just put a new song out. I'm gonna do what I want. Nobody can tell me win, lose, or draw. Yeah. But I'm gonna die on the sword with it. Like, you know what I mean? And it's more rock record. This song I got out, but it is what it is. There's no formula no more, man. Yeah. But I
you appreciate that, or do? Because it seems like for me, like there's no tastemakers, there's no gatekeepers.
It's bittersweet, meaning that I like the fact that nobody can decide whether you hot enough to sign you or put you on the radio or put you on the internet. I like that part of it. I just hate the part that anybody, like I got friends now that's my age that always did regular stuff now. Yo, Gunz, you gotta hear my new shit. Nigga got a new AI rhyme. I'm like, my nigga, what are you talking about? So I don't like that part of it. Everybody could do it now.
Can you tell the difference?
With the AI shit?
Yeah.
Sometimes. I could tell the difference when a nigga I grew up with that never rhymed in his life, all of a sudden I could tell that. Or, yo, I did this beat. You did that beat? That's you on lead guitar? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, right.
So I could tell in that, but it's getting better. So you ain't gonna be able to tell. One, two, some people don't care. Shit sound good, it sound good.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand that side of it too. And I'm never gonna shoot a nigga down from doing what he wanna do. But me, I just think, what I would say to real artists is we're gonna be like vinyl. Meaning that this shit is gonna pop. But there's gonna be people that want to hear the real thing. Somebody really wrote this. Somebody's really performing this. So there's gonna be a lane for real performers. Because people keep saying AI artists about to take over with the holograms and the music. Yeah, it's coming, but there's also gonna be a lane for I want to see the real thing. I want to hear the real thing. Right. And that's the world that I look forward to. The real thing. I don't.
And then the real thing is not just the lyrics, like. A lot of times,
musicians, everything.
Yeah, like you got to match the lifestyle too. Right. Like,
I want to see you play that keyboard that you said you produced.
Yeah.
I want to see you play those instruments. I want to hear you sing that song. Not that AI voice you found to sing. I want to see you sing it. So there's going to be a lane for them to do that. But there's also going to be the lane for the real thing. And I just want to be a part of the real thing.
There's going to be a smaller lane, unfortunately, I think.
For the real thing?
Yeah, like almost like how vinyl is. Like, vinyl
yeah, but guess what? It's special. I don't mind being in that special world. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else had a song I like. Wasn't it Guy? I think had the other song.
Who?
Guy, I think had the other song I like. You remember that song? You remember Guy? The group Guy?
Yeah, I know Guy.
You remember
Yeah.
That's my group. Nah, nigga, Teddy knows my guys.
Yeah,
What's your favorite Guy song?
Nah, I like Guy song.
Let's
talk about industry stories.
Yo, we gotta ease into that, bro.
That was crazy.
Oh, we were talking about the topic. The topic.
Nah,
we was trying to go into the topic.
Man, shout out to my man Damon.
Teddy
Riley.
Those
are my guys. Aaron Hall. They saying Aaron's missing right now.
I heard about that.
That's real?
I don't know. I hope he all right. I mean, his brother hit me in the DM. I'm gonna hit shout out to Damon. I'm gonna hit Damon and find out about that. It's a funny Aaron Hall story, man. I never told this story. Y'all about to get exclusive.
Oh, we want to hear about this. Go.
Hold on, because I'm not going to interrupt. I'm just going to listen and be detailed. That's all I ask you. Be detailed.
Right.
Shout out to Gloria Velez, Aaron Hall, baby moms. I just spoke to her.
Nice.
I just told her this story and we talked about it. And she wrote a tell-all book. She got a tell-all book out right now. I actually downloaded it. I got to get it. So, Aaron Hall, years ago, I'm on tour, me and Tariq. Luke Skywalker is performing. He got these background dancers, and one of them is, it's two of them, they bad. And I'm like, God damn.
They all ain't bad?
Yeah.
So
Luke, I don't know where we are. We end up in a hotel, and I push up on one of them. Gloria Velez. I'm like, yeah, hey, you are beautiful. And she's like, hey, what you doing tonight? I'm like,
Velez was the Luke dancer?
Yeah, she danced for Luke for years.
No interrupting, brother.
Yeah,
no,
I got to know that.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. You need
to.
So Gloria, she said, what you doing tonight? I said, I don't know, man. We gonna hang out. She was like, well, me and my girl, we gonna smoke some weed, watch some movies in the room. If you want, you could pull up, me and my girl. I'm like, all right. The time my manager, I'm like, yo, listen, man. It's mad chicks in the lobby. It's everywhere. You know, all the other Luke dancers. I'm like, yo, bro. They just invited me up to the room to hang out and chill. You want to be my wingman or whatever? He said, fuck it, I'll fuck with you. He comes up with me. So when they open the door, they was like, I said, I got my man with me. Come in. They watching movies. They smoking weed. One of them is falling asleep. This nigga sitting next to me on the sofa. He's like, nigga, they playing games, my nigga. I'm leaving. The nigga bounces. They go shut the door behind him. Said, we thought he'd never leave. All hell broke loose. Nigga. Both of them. We getting it in. It's crazy. Insane. Boom, boom. Both of us street. I leave the next day. I tell this nigga it's crazy. Can't make this shit up. 2 weeks later, Teddy Riley reaches out. Yo, Gunz, I'm working on a new Guy album. I need you to pull up and write some shit. You know what I mean? Because they were sending him some of my music, and he was like, yo, come write some shit for us. I'm like, man, I just promised my baby moms I was going to take her away. He said, bring her, man. We going to be bowling. We going to have fun, this and that. So I tell her, she's like, I really don't want to do that. But I'm like, God, it's Teddy Riley. Mm-hmm. So we go to Future Studios. We land, and we got to go straight to the studio before we even check in. They working. So she comes with me against Her Better Judgment. We in there. They got me in the B room. Teddy and Aaron and them in the other room working. So Teddy comes over to see what I'm working on. And while me and Teddy is talking in the room, I got my girl in the lounge. I ordered her some food or whatever. It's a lot of commotion out there. And she comes in and she was like, what did you do? What did you do? I'm like, what the fuck did I do? She said, Aaron is out there bugging, saying, you fucked his baby moms. You supposed to be his man. Now, mind you, at this point, I never even met this nigga. So said nigga got a dog out there. Nigga's a black belt. He do karate. He out there stretching. I'm in there like, what the fuck are you talking about? So Teddy like, Gunz, don't worry about it. We got this under control. I'm gonna talk to him, whatever. But it's like multiple situations. I'm trying to do the song. My baby moms is bugging. And then this nigga out there getting his mind ready. Yeah. So now, but my main focus is baby moms. We just got, we engaged. We got a new baby. I'm like, right. So I do the typical nigga shit. Nah, that was Tariq. He got it. Nigga got us mixed up, man. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Wow. Somebody go tell this nigga he got the wrong dude, and I'm sitting there trying to explain, I just want to go home. Now she's scared because I guess whatever he was throwing shit and doing his little karate shit, she was like,
you said, oh, yeah,
and then she crying because I cheated on her. So finally, nigga, finally we get the shit. They get the nigga under control. He leaves. We go back to the hotel. Terrible time. I fly back to New York literally that night. I had to get right back on the plane because it was bad. We was going through it. So fast forward. So years and years of me going to see New Edition. I'm good friends. Shout out to Ricky Bell and Ralph Tresvant, New Edition. Those are my guys. So I would go see them and they'd be on the bill with Aaron and them and shit. Or I go to a show and Teddy is my man. Yeah. So I'm always, every time I get Aaron's in the room, I'm always in go mode, like, yo, hold this, my nigga, because I was this nigga type of time. Because I would always hear, even when he was on the island, some niggas that was Sex Money Murder was something, yo, this nigga was talking about you, like he was mad at you or something. Wow. I was like, yeah, he got his. So, the nigga, so shout out to my man Charlucci. I went to see Guy, a whole show at Madison Square Garden, and Aaron was there. I was like, this is it. We gotta address this. I can't do it no more. My man Charlucci said, Gunz, that's my man. Let me fix this. And then me and Aaron, he brought Aaron over, and we talked and squashed it, and that was it. And Aaron said, yo, whenever you in Atlanta, I'm gonna pull up on you. And I was in Atlanta. He came, rocked at the show and everything, and we got cool. But yeah, that was the drama, man. Yeah,
that's good. It ended up like that. That's crazy, though.
Damn, it's my nigga.
They said he was crazy over us too. Huh? He was madly in love with her.
Well, they weren't together. And from my understanding, the young lady that was in the room with me and Gloria, her and Gloria fell out. They were friends, and I guess she called and started snitching on whatever she was doing, even though she wasn't with him no more. And I just for clarity, I hit Gloria Velez because I'm not a dude that like to like tell stories that, and I asked her permission to tell the story, so I spoke to her about it. And she said she had no idea that happened. And then she explained to me, that particular person is in my book. We fell out. I almost want to, please don't quote me, go read the book or ask Gloria, but I want to say it was a chick that I think Gloria was dating Jay-Z for a minute or messing with him, whatever. And that chick fucked Jay behind. Wow.
Oh, I do remember that story. She was
something like that.
Yeah,
so I think that's the same girl. I'm not sure. I don't want to. I didn't think that's the same girl, but she told, and that's how all hell broke loose at Future Studios. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
That's
he was coming for you.
Nigga was out there stretching, doing his. Nigga had a Rottweiler out there hurt.
Well, you wasn't hanging out with him in his prime, right? Because I remember I seen some interview. I think it was on Vlad, and he was talking about he be fucking in public and all that shit. Y'all see
Aaron is
that?
a different type of animal. So he is a black belt in karate.
Aaron Hall.
He does a lot of he definitely breeds dogs. But his polar opposite is brother Damon is my guy, man. I love Damon. But Aaron always bro. Aside from our bullshit, Trailblazer. Nigga, that album,
that's
his voice can't front on
That's
it.
a fact.
I thought it was a little disturbing, some of his interviews.
Of course.
Man.
Sure.
Asked this nigga, he saw my dick.
I said, what?
What?
He's very braggadocious. He got real details. That dude is crazy.
I ain't gonna be, only dick in the room is mine, my nigga. Other dicks in the room, I can't even operate. I would never understand that for no reason, no time.
I feel like you probably the only one
Especially
who
when
missed
nigga want you to validate it, though.
I was watching
He want you to validate that, though.
Nah, nigga, that's never cool to me. When he said all that shit, ask this nigga. He saw my dick. The fuck you talking about, bro? That shit is weirdo shit.
What? I don't even want to admit if I saw that shit. Like
saw it.
Yeah.
How about bragging that a nigga saw it?
Yeah, for real.
How about that?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't even want to talk about that now.
Nah, pause.
Word.
Pause. Double pause.
Yeah, but not. With that being said, we good now. Hopefully everything is good with you, my brother. You know what I mean? Shout out to Damon. Shout out to the whole guy. But yeah, that's a true story.
Wow.
You got it. Go ahead.
No, I just want to know if you had any other exclusives. But if you want to ask some that, you want to hear, you got us rolling now, bro.
Man, there's so much shit in my Rolodex. I have to really think about it. I have to really go over it. But that was one of the stories that stuck out to me.
That stuck out. Right.
You just asked me about Guy,
right?
And but with that being said, shout out to Teddy. He's in Dallas now. I live in Dallas as well, and we gonna be working together soon.
That's dope.
He created that New Jack Swing, like that whole genre. Like I just heard about that lately.
Yeah.
Right. Is he getting credit for that New Jack Swing?
Oh yeah, I mean that's common knowledge.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Teddy is another trailblazer.
Right.
Straight out of Harlem, did his thing a lot. He did the show.
I didn't realize he knew Pharrell. Like all that rum shaking and all that shit.
They was out in VA
Listen,
together.
Pharrell,
I didn't know that. I was like, holy shit.
Timbaland, all of those producers.
Right.
That was our nigga
Rodney
Pharrell.
Jerkins, all under his tutelage. How you pronounce that?
It just fell off the map though. Herbie Lovebug and who was just Teddy Riley. You just don't hear about him no more.
I'm sure they good though. They get all that publishing money and all that.
T.R. produced a couple Michael Jackson records that I'm sure he's
And
he's working with some artists now. I mean, look, Teddy is straight. What thing
about
about
Herbie
him,
Lovebug?
he's
You know
good.
anything about that or not really?
But with again, where we are in music, it's almost a nigga could really go online right now and be like, give me a New Jack Swing type beat.
Right.
Word.
And the game is over. So people like the originators that really play it and do it get a little bit, there was a time though, with the flip side of the coin, these niggas be charging you $100,000 for a beat.
Oh man.
50,000-60,000 for a beat. Now you get that
50,
same
60,
beat.
That sound right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For free, or you get a nigga on the internet.
But
that's
that shit gonna
$100,
pop
$10.
though.
Huh?
Them beats like that you pay for, it's gonna pop though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But there was a time where the industry, it was you was corny.
Yeah.
You needed them.
Yeah,
You needed
that's
it.
what I mean.
You don't need it no more.
Yeah.
So, but again, it's a lot of garbage slipping through the cracks is my only problem. Otherwise, I love there ain't no gatekeepers that can stop you. Like, so if you say you don't want to sign me, and I'm like, damn, there was a time where we shopped deals. We shopped deals for long. Y'all didn't hear about me till 98.
Right.
I've been in several different groups my whole life.
Yeah.
How many times I got turned down for record deals? I could have actually, gave it up and left. Now, You don't gotta take that shit. You don't gotta go, oh, this nigga said I ain't got it, and shit, man, we didn't get signed. We tried this label, that label. Now you can go, oh, let me show these niggas. And then they come back, circle back, and these companies come back, because you're doing it strictly off of advertising now.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best way to do it, figure it out. You know, and even if you are able to go to a company, you make more money doing the shit independent, because you may not be number one on the charts, but you'll be number one at the bank.
That's right. Right. That's right.
And that's my goal. Be number one at the bank. Fuck that.
It got to be some benefit to be signed to like a major company.
There are benefits if it's spread evenly. Promotion, marketing. There's things that they could do if you could break them off a low piece. But there was a time where they was getting the lion's share of the money. Right. And you doing all the talent is yours, and they doing, you know what I mean? Now I like it. If we listen, they are necessary. You know what I mean? If we could break this down evenly or make it fair. Right. But no more you taking the lion's share. I'm not opposed to somebody signed to a label. But the label started doing shit 360 deals. So now you get a piece of everything that Love and Hip Hop was close to doing that. Because Cardi B blew up. And they felt like, damn.
They were going to 360 deals. So everything you made money off of.
That was the talks. Because you watch people that you made famous go out and get big bags other places because you put them. So say you came up with Love and Hip Hop, right? And you putting these people on the show and they go out and get millions somewhere else. Yeah. Now they richer than you. But you made them famous. Right. So now what they started doing was with the label. I'm not sure if they ever did it. Yeah. It was talking about. Yeah. There was a time when I was renegotiating my contract, but they was talking about, because Cardi had blew up so much, they was talking about 360s. Like, yo, we gonna eat off of everything you get outside the show because we making you famous.
But that's why I say sometimes I'm like, maybe it is necessary for a large label, because they're putting in the marketing dollars that you don't have a lot of times. Like most artists start off with Bunny Rabbit and they're broke, and you know, I don't know if everybody says it's a big loan basically.
Yeah, so I'm not against it, just make it fair. Yeah. Let's do it accordingly. You know what I mean? You can't come just because you put the money up, take the whole lion's share of everything. Right. Let's make this make sense. And people don't need that no more. You got people that's going, nah. You got people, I know artists now that's like, I'm not signing to nobody. Right. I'm going to do this on my own. And that's where I'm at. At my big age, I want to do as much as I can on my own. Now, if somebody come in that could go, yo, I see you trying to do this rock thing, this like body count, Rage Against the Machine type music.
Ice-T, right? Yeah.
I can help you with that. I'm not gonna shoot them down because I'm a hard sell right now. You gotta get all the help you need. So I get it. Yeah.
What was your relationship with Shaq though? Like, how did that? Because it seemed like that's like a real relationship, like not just a business partner or somebody who put you on.
That's literally my brother. Yeah. Right. I met Shaq through Tariq. Tariq was working with Interscope. They signed him, and Tariq introduced me to Shaq. He brought me out. We just clicked, man. Some people you meet and y'all just click. You ever met somebody and you ain't known them that long and you're like, damn, I feel like I knew this nigga my whole life. Yeah. They become closer to you than niggas you grew up with. Right. That's what me and Shaq, we just clicked, bro. It was hard. It's hard to tell. Like we clicked so much that even in the first few months of knowing him, he purchased my mother a house.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't like where she lived. He didn't like where we was living at. And he was like, nah. She can't live there. You can't live there either. I love you, bro. So here, this for your mom. So that's how quick we clicked. And then ever since,
was that a hard sell for your mother? Because old folks.
Oh, my mother didn't take it.
I was about to say that. Old folks, when they be in their house, they'll stay there till they die.
My friends, she wasn't in no house. She was in a fucking shitty apartment in the Bronx, but still all her friends, my aunts.
My whole life is there.
Her doctors, I'm not leaving. You know what I mean? Shaq called her and said, hey, Ma, I got you a house. It's beautiful. I want you. Oh, baby, no. But he already bought it. So I said, I'll take it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Somebody take it.
I know that to be true. Like, once they get comfortable in their ways.
Yeah, you setting your ways in this. Yeah, that's life there. That's a whole new, and it's far away from where she lived. Look at me. Shaq lived in Ellsworth in Orlando, and the house was right in that vicinity. So that's moving from the Bronx to Florida to. something I would have did, but my mother she cut from something else. You know what I mean? She wanted to be there. She wanted to stay there. She did. So.
Yeah, damn. Couldn't you? Should use one of them guns to force it out there. Like, Ma, you coming out here? Nah, I'm playing, but
nah, she was. That's who she was. But highly appreciative.
Yeah,
loved Shaq. Yeah. Loved him.
What was your relationship with Hov? Because it seemed like you kind of knew him before. This billionaire Hov is not Hov that we all from the same class, sort of. Like, we all came out about the same time. Right, because Hov dropped 96.
Yeah, we was around, again, I've been around since the 80s, but he was around, he always called you, man, always cool. A lot of people have shit to say about him. I can only speak for myself. I asked him to get on me Tariq's album. One thing I will always regret is Jay's and Go Time. He, when he showed up to the studio, put the track on you want him on, or play some couple beats, he'll pick one and he'll rhyme, and that's it. When he came to the studio, it was Volume 1 Hov. So we was already on to who he was, and instead of getting right to business and let him lay a verse, we had a song called We Will Ball, Jay-Z was supposed to get on. But instead of getting right to business, we wanted approval to what we had already laid. Tracks for the album. We wanted to see his approval on that. He didn't come there for that. He came to lay his verse. So he's sitting there, He's listening down to the album, and then he goes, "Yo, Gunz, I gotta go. But come downstairs. I want to play something for you. And y'all let me know when y'all ready for me to work." So me and him went down, sat in his car, and he played this song called Money Ain't a Thing. He said, "I just did this with Jermaine Dupri. What you think?"
Oh, man.
And I remember sitting there, and he had a fucking PlayStation. This before niggas had that. He had it in the car. He said, "Yeah, that's for my godson when he playing in the car." I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta do that." But when he left, we never got him in the studio again after that. But that was all a part of a learning thing. Because his thing was, I didn't come here to listen to y'all niggas shit. I came here to lay a verse. Y'all asked me for a verse. Y'all niggas just how the fuck with you? Let's do it. We sitting there playing songs for him. But years later, Cory ended up signing the Def Jam Rockefeller, and we clicked up again. But I mean, I can't say nothing bad about the dude, man. He and even if I could, I wouldn't, man. Somebody that come from where I come from to get where he is now, I'm just, shout out to Jay. Shout out to B. Me and Beyonce was on the same label at the same time. So, here's the crazy shit. People look at me now from Love and Hip Hop. Destiny's Child used to open up for me and Tariq. Show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with Outkast and them. Jay-Z would be like, "Yo, Gunz, I gotta get to my next date. Y'all go. Like y'all let us go first and then you go." So we was able to, we was at, at one point we was on the same playing field. Right. So to watch them go from that,
right,
or to come from where I come from to where they are now, you will never get me to say nothing bad about them. Especially not on camera, even if I had something. So I never understood people that do that. I understand how people when we do that. Yeah, you should, this man, look what he did from where we from, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even do that?
Right.
Yeah, what benefit is it to you to be?
And more than that, let me say this. That nigga's still dead nice. He still put out good music. Like 444. I thought it was a very mature album.
Love that album, bro.
I thought for somebody to come back all these years with a mature album like that, what y'all want? You know what I mean? So it comes with a lot of hate, man. When you get to a certain status, it comes with a lot of hate. But anyway, shout out to Jay.
Yeah, because he got Cory off Def Jam, no problem.
He was leaving, so he was like, "What you want to do?" He got us the money. He didn't want us to leave though, because he knew something that I didn't know. Was that, my nigga, you think you're gonna walk into another deal easily? It ain't. I was like, "Nah, you don't understand. They waiting for my little nigga." And they wasn't. It was cold for a few months out that motherfucker.
Right. I'm not laughing at what happened.
No,
I'm laughing at you better.
Nigga, it was freezing cold. And I got my little nigga going, "Dad, we good?" "Yeah."
Right.
Meanwhile, I done sat down with motherfucking, you name it. Eminem and them Shady. I said,
They didn't get him? That's what it was?
Yeah,
I started
nice
thinking that, you know, there's two things. I thought he was ahead of his time lyrically.
He sure was.
Yeah.
So, and still, you know what I mean? There was that, and then there comes the stigma if Jay-Z can't do it, nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What we gonna do? But Lil Wayne came in and said, "Nah, I see it, I get it," and that, you know, that's
Yo,
I got you.
When he did that fucking Milli track, man, I thought it was on. Cause you know Wayne like dope New York rhymers to me. What was the other one? Jay Mills was on it. Corey.
Jay-Z is Wayne's favorite rapper. Yeah.
Right. Cause Corey, I mean, he entendres on entendres.
Corey amazes me at sometimes, but you know, Corey grew up on Rakim, Kane, LL, Slick Rick, Karis One. He grew up on Red Band. He grew up on.
Can't go wrong with that.
There was no listening to no bullshit.
Right.
And then he grew up with a musician. So if I my son was in military school with rap. So if I go, you hear what that hi-hat is doing on that song? Rhyme to that hi-hat.
With the wordplay, it's crazy. It's like,
you hear what that bass line is doing? Rhyme to that bass line. And then I'm going to take the bass out. Niggas going to wonder where you came up with that flow from.
That's ill.
I was
That's
so
ill.
mad.
That's super ill, bro.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, though, Peter, before we get off of that. When was the time when you said, my son, I ain't gonna front, he kind of got me, bro? You ever felt like he got you?
But I had something else.
Because hold on before you answer.
That nigga can't fuck with me, man.
Hold
What y'all
on.
talking about? Y'all thought I gave him all my shit? Y'all sleeping on me? Y'all niggas sleeping on me?
Stand on that. Because I put that up with G, right? With LA. I said, LA, G, LA is crazy.
Still wash him up.
He still said you was ill for that by saying that.
Yo, let me tell you, all jokes aside, I ain't got nothing for that.
Nah, nigga super duper nice. Not saying you wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you wasn't.
Yeah,
You was nice, bro.
Corey's a different animal. I was always able to. So here's the deal, right? I could do all the speed rapping, all that shit. I always was trying to make records and do what I like to do. I could always do the fancy shit and remind niggas I could spit. But he had reached a level that even as his father, like,
damn, like, how do you say that?
So he was like, people get mad at me when I say this and they be like, yo, nah, nigga, you can't do those comparisons. Eminem level type.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Nah, he was that good.
So that's why originally I wanted him with Eminem. I wanted him with Shady, and for some reason it never happened. And I started getting frustrated. I felt like a stan. I thought the song was about me. I'm like, yo, M, you gotta hear my son. He just never, shout to Riggs, Rosenberg. They was just like they passed on him a couple times.
Wow.
And
They probably just didn't know what to
Corey
do with him.
really liked Eminem a lot.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
felt like that's the person that would get him. So it's always been a little frustrating.
Well, you can't go wrong, Lil Wayne right there too.
Oh no,
You know what I'm
man!
saying?
Weezy, shout to I love Weezy. Weezy, I had a show at Yankee Stadium and Fat
I was
Joe
at that
and
show,
Karis
too. I was at that show.
Yeah, Karis wanted to do a Bronx tribute, so I had to back out. I was supposed to perform with Wayne and my son, but I had to back out and do it with Joe because they was doing this Bronx thing. So shout out to Wayne, thank you, man. And they don't get enough credit because our labels drop you and say fuck you when you ain't come out, whatever. They still got Corey's back to this fucking day.
Right.
So nobody can't tell me nothing about Cash Money, Young Money, Lil Wayne, nothing. I love them niggas, man.
He was on the original though, right? The original of Milli. Was he not?
Yeah, he was on the original Milli. They took to. So Wayne, I'm doing the disclaimer. I'm keeping it a buck now. Blame me. Niggas had sent Corey to a Milli beat way before. Wayne wants you on this joint. Corey laid a verse, kills it. So the record is crazy. We got Wayne verse, Corey verse. Don't hear him back from these niggas. Months and months. So I went to Corey and said, Corey, they gonna drop the shit. You ain't gonna be on it. You gotta let me let the button. Nah, Dad, you gonna burn a relationship. You gonna burn a relationship. Finally, somebody, Rich Dollars. My partner,
Dollars.
yeah. So Rich called me. He worked at the time at University. Yo, Gunz, I just heard a version with just Wayne on it. I said, hit the button. Bong! Threw the shit out with Cole on it. And the shit just flew. And that was it. I did that. I hit the button because
I was mad at that one. I was like, hold on, B. Like I like the Milli one, but I think it was too much competition to me though.
Doing it.
I think it was probably too much. Not to say too much competition, but like that was like Wayne's trajectory to shine as a solo artist.
Nah, he was already popping. So a lot of people say that, and a lot of people say,
you know where I'm going with it. Yes.
A lot of people say Wayne didn't want Cory to shine, or Wayne didn't want. I don't believe that at all. I think Wayne would rhyme with Jay-Z. Wayne would rhyme with Drake.
Sure
Wayne
would.
would rhyme with Eminem.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck. He liked people that was like shit. Like it's,
I think competitively he didn't. I don't think Wayne felt threatened competitively. Like, oh, he's better than me. Like, I'm sure Wayne had his supreme belief in his talents.
Yeah.
But as a record label, I'm trying to position Lil Wayne as the best rapper alive. And you got a guy who can go bar for bar with him, and he's not as visible as Lil Wayne. We can easily take him off and just make this his, because it's the same thing they did with the Roots, and they didn't even want to give Eve her credit and stuff like that. We signed.
I see
where
you're going. This could be. Listen, two things could be true.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, this should be a solo record for you, Wayne. Because at the same time, if you felt that way, why would you sign a nigga and put him on the first joint smoking out the can? Right. He came out of jail. He said, "You up next," and put Cory on 6 foot, 7 foot. He could have put anybody on that.
Right,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So he came right out the can and said, "You up next."
And I felt that's why he did it, because he was like, you was on a Milli and you did it. Yeah. And because to me,
he didn't sign him. He didn't sign him and silence him.
Yeah.
He didn't never try to. He was just. In fact, when he signed Cory, he couldn't believe Cory was signed. Yeah. It was like, wait, you sure you're not in no? Nobody signed you?
Yeah.
Jay-Z let you go. It was that kind of reaction. So, I think the total opposite. I think it was like,
I think that was a business decision.
Let me set this shit up the right way. And then at the time on the Milli, Cory wasn't signed to him. Well, I'm going to blow this nigga up.
Shit.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Yo, I'm going to need to take a bathroom break.
Yeah. We can
that's cool.
Keep this, it's going to go. Yeah, just to clean that up. It was a business. I feel was a business decision for Wayne to do that. Not that I don't think he was no malintention. And then now the fact that you said he wasn't even signed, it made it even easier in a sense to be like,
he was just a fan of Cory's rap skills, and he sent a Milli beat to Cory to get on.
Yeah.
And then they probably went, yo, my man, you should do this shit yourself. This record is popping. And he didn't have no obligation. If Cory was signing him, he probably kept Cory on that song.
Right.
But I just have a different respect. First off, I love New Orleans, man. It's my second home.
Best food in the world, B.
It's my second home. I love New Orleans. So they different type of people. I love people out of New Orleans. But they've been, nobody can really tell me nothing about Young Money, Lil Wayne, and with Cory, man. They had his back on numerous of things. Even when he got locked up, they had his back. So.
Did he ever do a whole album, Cory?
Cory got 1,000 albums. They just never came out. But he got 1,000. He put a bunch of EPs out, a bunch of music. Cory rap all day, every day. That's his job.
You could tell how he rap.
Was he locked up when they did like the bedrock?
Cory never really got. Cory got probation. He got probation. Came right home. He got probation. Yeah.
I remember you saying, and this was probably like a couple years ago, where you was like, when he got that gun charge, you told him to turn down his rap career because they would, if he got more famous, they was gonna do him dirty in court or something like that. And that
there was like, the whole neighborhood showing up to court, and all of us showing up to court was bringing too much attention, and they make examples out of niggas that's famous and shit like that. So I just told everybody stay away from the court. So only Cory and the lawyer would show up. Made it look like he was just
regular kid.
Yeah. So but I thought it was the best thing to do at the time.
I mean, it was.
We all at the same time. Look, there's a lot of things that I wish went different at the time for Cory, as the same time for myself. There's a lot of things, but you know what, man? So I always get this shit where people be like, "Oh man, you was supposed to be, man. Oh man, he's a one-hit wonder. It's better than a none-hit wonder."
That's a fact.
Hell yeah! Give me something for that, man. Hell yeah!
I was able to turn this little one record into I was able to turn that one little record into something that's supported. I was always able to do entertainment my whole life because of that one hit. So whatever you say, I'll take it.
No doubt. I'm with you on that, because it's hard to make one.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, it's tough out here. It's tough in the music industry, y'all. It's tough all around. However, it's all I know. You know what I mean? Entertainment or whatever. You got to figure it out one way. At this age, I wanted to be retired. I didn't want to be doing cheaters or doing no shit. I wanted
cheaters.
To be,
Let's talk about cheaters.
I wanted to wake up on the beach and chilling as my, live the rest of my life out waking up to the ocean. But you got to work. You got to work. It is what it is.
Before we get to cheaters, let's get to Love and Hip Hop, because that's kind of what propelled him to Cheaters. Well, speaking of retiring and stuff like that, how did you get? It felt like you was out the limelight, and then you find yourself back in the limelight with Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. Why? Why did you do that shit? Like, did you?
I think at the time. Even now, that shit was popping. Love and Hip Hop was popping.
Yeah, you goddamn right it was
there
popping.
was no why. It was.
I'm gonna tell you some funny shit real quick. Hold on, Pete. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. I know the comments gonna say, "Why you always cut?" I don't give a shit. I'm gonna ask my question. But my moms know you from Love and Hip Hop. I was surprised. I was like, "Mom, we can write film Peter Gunz." She said, "From Love and Hip Hop?" I said, "Yeah." So, Mom, it is him from Love and Hip Hop.
Hi, Mom.
Well, without sugarcoating it, number one, the reason I did it because I was fucked up. Money wasn't, nigga was fucked up. It's broke, and the opportunity presented itself, and I felt like this was a way that I could give Amina a chance to shine with her music, and Tara, she's an actor and she's beautiful. It was no malice in it at first, but of course, you ain't charging the narrative, and you messing with both of them, shit spirals out of control. However, it wasn't a bad idea at the time. In hindsight, you go, damn, man, you look crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. But at the time, that's not a decision that was a no-brainer for me. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. My man Rich came to me and was interested in your story, and the rest was history. It just spiraled out of control. So you could look at it now and go, why would you do that? But at the time, it sounded like a good thing to do.
It was that show. I've never seen a story like that. Had to be the greatest story on Love and Hip Hop.
I don't know about greatest.
It was no better story than that. They positioned it.
Terrible.
I mean, the most infamous. Can I say that?
Yeah. I'll take that one. Yeah.
They kind of, the way they portrayed it as the married woman was the side piece. Like, I've never seen that before. Like, that's how they kind of portrayed it, because it was like you was with Tara, you had the whole family with Tara with the kids and stuff like that, and then you kind of got married to Amina on the side or like on the sneak. I'm not saying that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Fuck, we did.
Exactly like that. Right?
That was a hell of a perception.
That was my perception. Like, I never seen the wife, the side piece like that. That dynamic is crazy.
The show would add some bells and whistles to it. However, the bulk of the shit was what you saw. There's a lot of bells and whistles in the show that I could go back and go, damn, I shouldn't have let them do that. That was that. If we talking right now and you say some crazy shit and I make a face, like you say, yo, Gunz, I'm about to start rapping, and I make a face. Yeah, my nigga, you should. That's dope. Then you start talking about Donald Trump, and I go, they'll take the Donald Trump face and put it on you say, little shit like that.
Got you.
That's the same thing we gonna do to you on this
that
one.
nobody knows.
Shut the fuck up.
Tara would never move in the same building as me and Amina.
Oh wow.
That would never happen.
about that shit.
Wow.
That would never happen. So certain things you gotta read through the lines. Certain things.
But it made a story though. It made people watch that.
Man.
She would never. She's smart, and I hated the backlash she caught for that because we did that strictly because the show was trying to X us out. After all we gave the show, they didn't want us on the show no more. They thought my story was too dark. Now, knowing that it was real, a lot of niggas cheated, a lot of niggas did shit. They tried to X us out, and we needed to be on the show. We already, to keep shit going, keep bills paid.
Right.
And so, what could we do drastically to stay on the show? And that was something that we did. And I always regretted that because it made Tara look bad. She would never do nothing like that.
Yeah.
Ever in life. It's not who she is. That's not what she stands for. And it made her look ridiculous.
Wow.
I made her look ridiculous. I'll take the blame for that because I co-signed it and I did it. So I always.
Who came up with that idea? Was it you or Tyra?
I don't know if it was the show or combination, but for me to agree to it was fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's what I regret shit like that. However, it put me back in the fucking public eye. We was able to rock a little bit, and it made me live another day. So that's what it is. And I don't ever like to look back and go, damn, man, this is fucked up. You just gotta keep going, bro. If you do that, it'll fuck you up. You gotta just keep it moving. Of course, there's things I wish I could change in a lot of ways, in a lot of things, but those also with the show, I don't want to make it like they made me do anything. They can't.
Right.
We did it, and they control the editing. The show. What you saw in the show is what it was. Of course, I married Amina, but they can't say why I married Amina. They can't certain things that happen that you can't do it. It's legal ramifications to that. Right. So, but with that being said, I don't know. You know, people always say, "Do you regret it?" I don't know yet. You know, I was always in my mind. I was like, if I'm able to put my kids through college and take care of my family through this, then no. If I can't, then yeah. You know, but some of the regrets come when my kids that was on the show at the time, Tara's kids and Amina's, my kids with Amina, they kind of like they disappointed when their friends be like, "Oh, we watched the show with your dad on it," and they're like, you know, and one of my sons he was like, "Dad, I wish y'all would never did that show." That's what breaks my heart. You know, so again, making moves without thinking about the you know, karma and the shit. But whatever, man. At the time, I was at ground zero and I was fucked up and I was broke and I thought it was a good idea. Let me figure something out. So it wasn't malice. What I'm comfortable with in my heart is there was no malice in that for me.
Right.
And it was life.
Right.
The nigga with the bitches back when I grew up, that was the man. Yeah. My pops had many women. My man's pops had many women. Cars, the bitches, you know, you grew up with you know, the man that got the beautiful women and the cars and the money, that was the man.
Right.
I didn't grow up around, you know, some people grow up around the family man. I didn't have that. I had my pops had women. My friends' pops had women. My uncles had women, and that was the man to me. I never saw nothing wrong with it. Till I did Love and Hip Hop, and them niggas started killing you.
Until I did Love and Hip Hop.
Killing you, like, God. I thought I was an alien. Oh, I thought we all had women. Yeah, but again, you know, look, with that being said, man, shout out to Amina with her talented guitar, keyboard, singing, playing ass. And
your wife, right? No?
My ex-wife. And Tara with her beautiful, talented self, you know.
What's your relationship with Ty? Because it seemed like, well, what's your relationship with both of them? Cause
great.
Okay.
Everything's great. The world thinks that it's something that it's not. We good.
Right.
You know, we just trying to figure it out like everybody else in this life. It takes a village sometimes, but no, we good. Yeah. We just like everybody else. We have our ups and downs. Of course, there's times that Tara will be like, my nigga, you married a bitch on me. You know what I mean? Yeah, babies. Right. There's times she'll say that, and you know, that's human. Yeah. And there's times I need you to do this, I need that, I need that, I need this, and you know, so we all it's typical life shit. You know,
I'm glad you clarified that.
I'm not in the $1 million bracket. So I'm still day to day trying to figure shit out, just like everybody else. People think these artists and these industry people are sitting on there and make you think it's better than it is. I'm not a nigga that's gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I'm still trying to figure it out, even at this stage in my life and career. I'm still trying to figure it out. So, with that being said, until I figure it out, I can't ever say I regret doing the show or I don't regret doing the show. But if not for the show, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with you.
You got that right. You made it. You made it to this stage right here. To the Thanks for Asking podcast, man.
I do. Thanks for asking, baby. Let's go.
I do.
And thanks for asking me that, by the way.
Nah, that's
appreciate you. Appreciate you.
That's right.
I like the fact that you clarified the whole when Amina was going through her own hardships and stuff like that, and the internet was hammering you. Cause remember she went back to Germany.
Said she was homeless.
Yeah, they was killing you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Germany, that's right.
Well, you know,
and she clarified it too. Like,
nah, that's cool. But to me, certain things, and I love her, and I promised I would never touch on this again. I think certain things, no matter what the case is, should remain private.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But one thing I will assure the world of is my kids can never be homeless.
Yeah.
I can never have a roof over my head, comfortable somewhere, and my kids are homeless. And I think sometimes in the industry, when you get caught up in the limelight, and Amina may disagree with this, but I think when you go public with stuff like that, it's some sort of attention you want. I'm sorry. And she's probably going to be mad at me for that. But there's no way that, even if that were true, that you go public and say that.
Yeah.
But what I would tell the world, if you don't believe nothing else I say, on some man shit, just on some regular man shit, this ain't on no braggadocious shit, because I ain't got it like that. My kids could never be homeless. It can never happen. It just can never happen. I have too much family. I got a friend that's almost a billionaire. You think I wouldn't break down and tell my nigga, yo, big, my kids is fucked up. So, no, that could not happen. So why would you do that? And especially when I'm sending as much as I can every month to you. So that was disappointing. I'm the reason they was in Germany. I'm the reason they came back from Germany to LA. Because I could have just said stay there. But I promise not to touch on that again because that's old. But I told you, I ain't ducking no smoke. We answer no questions. But for the world, my kids could never be homeless.
We gonna leave it like
it could never happen. Like I'll go get mine and they'll come with me wherever the fuck I'm at, nice and warm with a nice roof over my head. They'll be right there with me. It could never happen. So if you don't believe nothing else I say, and I lie about a lot of shit when it comes to women, not my motherfucking babies, not my kids, baby. It could never happen. First off, nobody's kids.
Yeah.
Not my brother's kids, not nobody. Nobody that I love kids. My friends, their kids can never be homeless. Not as long as I got a spot to live, you know what I mean? That's just it.
Was it harder to get women after loving hip hop?
No, easier. They wanted to know what the big deal was. I was about to get on my Aaron Hall.
You gonna ask Detox?
People think that. People see me in person and they want pictures. And I always tell the women all the time, yo, I know you be cursing me out on the TV. Meanwhile, you want a picture. But it be that shit. And then it's also, you also got the, man, this should be crazy, man. These people be talking so crazy.
Shit, it's fun to be the bad guy sometimes.
And they be in love with you in person, and they be talking all this shit about you. But it comes with the territory, man. I embraced it because I know who I am in my heart, and and I think that's what's frustrating to my family is that you probably one of the nicest guys we ever met, and everybody thinks you're this mean person. Nah, man. The mean guy is the nigga you laying next to that's cheating all over you, acting like he ain't cheating. Or doing shit, you know what I mean? Or sleeping with another nigga, by the way. A lot of niggas is doing that shit.
Oh, God.
So
it's nasty work right there.
That's what that No, but you got these women that talk shit about you and you know exactly what they mans is doing. Or my friends always use me as the scapegoat with them, you know what I mean? And they wonder why their girls don't like me. Meanwhile, I'll be like, my man, if she only knew you was 10 times worse than me. I'm not a guy that dates a bunch of, even if you looked at the show, let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
I was caught between two dope women. One beautiful, articulate, smart actor, incredible musician, caught between those two women. I've only been channeled in on people that I like to be around. I'm not a dude that, I want to fuck her, oh, she got a fat ass, I want to fuck her. That's not what you saw from me. Y'all saw me caught between two dope women. And that's all it was. And that's what bothers me. I get this reputation as a gigolo. Now I was just dancing between two dope women. Was it fucked up? Absolutely. Was it something that neither one of them deserved? Absolutely. But that's all it was, though.
Cheaters.
Cheers, baby. Cheers. I'm sorry, man.
Cheers. We gonna do cheers.
To cheaters.
Cheers to cheaters.
Who better to catch a cheater than Peter?
Right?
Who better to catch a cheater than Peter?
Oh,
I know all the tricks of the trade. Why wouldn't they hire me?
Facts.
Shout out to Ken Hamilton, my manager. He had hit up. Here's something. Funny story. Don't be yawning on my stories.
Nah, I wasn't yawning.
You need your nap now.
I
See the great time is it, B?
I've been at work all day, bro.
The nigga,
yeah.
One of the Clark Gable the third was the last host of Cheaters before I got there. Clark Gable's grandson.
Oh.
He died. Overdose.
God damn. Rest in peace.
The weird dude. He was weird kind of looking.
He was, shit, all the women loved him. They thought he was beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. Tall, beautiful. You know, he looked like Clark Gable, like his grandfather. So he passed away, and my manager emailed the show, like, if y'all looking for a new host, I think Peter Gunz would be perfect. So Bobby Goldstein, who's the CEO, ran the show, went to his office and was like, hey, I'm about to go wheels up. And somebody keeps hitting me about somebody named Peter Gunz, which I think of that as a host. And the whole office went crazy. If you could get him, that would be crazy. So they flew me to Dallas, and the rest was history. That's
dope.
That's dope, man.
Any ill stories you want to talk about?
I want to hear the craziest stories of that shit. That shit.
I know something.
I don't know why they wanted
something behind the
they
scenes.
wanted to fight you a lot on that show, B.
Because it's like,
think, you know,
how dare you
I
be
fought
the
a
one?
dude on the show one time, and everybody saw it went viral. So anything that go viral, niggas want to clip on to that.
They want their moment.
That was real though? That was real?
Yeah, that particular show was real. It was I had several situations on the show. All of them didn't come out. One particular, they sued the show behind a fight. You just want to go viral. That's Peter Gunz. He cheated too.
Yeah.
You cheated too, Peter.
Yeah.
And
Right.
niggas want to fight because it goes viral. But I had a lot of fun doing it.
Telling somebody they don't got no business cheating.
It's kind of weird.
Shout out to Vince and George. And all
That is a little contradiction.
I had more
Word.
fun. I had more fun doing cheaters than any show I've ever done.
Is Cheetah still going on that?
It's going on. We're not shooting now. I don't know what's going on with but yeah, we on hiatus. But right now, I'm really just focused on this project, my album. I'll get back to the TV stuff in a minute. I do have a show called Graves End coming out, but this is really a mob series show. Shaq put me on it with him. And,
That's dope. Word, that's dope.
it's called
That's
Graves
super
End.
dope.
It'll be out this. It'll be out this year. I want to say summer.
They ain't gonna see it though, but
Nah, you good, man. Graves
You
End.
can't
Look
get
for
that man
that.
no more
Look
than
for the
Glenn
Diary of Billy White. Peter Gunz, my new album, The Diary of Billy White. The song "Run" is out now. Go download it and
Billy White?
on Spotify. And the song, my single is out now. It's called "Run." But the name of the album is The Diary of Billy White.
why is it the Diary of Billy White?
Billy White was my uncle. He was on drugs. He was a wild boy.
I was about to ask
But
you, was that the same play with the Kurtis Blow we was talking about earlier?
Yeah, no,
And,
Billy, my uncle shot dope,
right.
did all type of shit.
Right.
But he was funny, and he was charismatic, crazy, and I, you know, if I'm gonna use an alias, I'm gonna use a family member, so I picked Billy White. That's my mother's maiden name, so I went with Billy, my uncle's name. Yeah, Billy White.
And going into the album, because I didn't hear the album, but what do you think people are gonna get from it, like artistically?
I think if you're an artist, if a real artist, a musician, or a person that really likes music, you'll understand this journey, because it's not one genre. It's rock, rap. You might hear some country shit in there. Not really country music, but me rhyming that sound like country. But you know, I got DJ Quick on the West Coast. I got Primo that I'm working. I got a couple featured
Primo,
artists on the project that I can't say yet because I want to make sure I lock them in and people go get it. You know, people say he was capping, so let me get them locked in.
Is Cory on it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Cory's on a song called "Oh My God" with Sadat X. That's on my album.
Nice.
We got
Sadat and Cory.
I think,
like
here's
that
a funny,
idea.
here's an exclusive. I sent Cameron a record of mine. I said, yo, Cam, I need you on this. He called me back and said, yo, me and Mace gonna use that record you sent me. How much you want, Guns? We taking that. Yeah, so, yeah, that's for him and Mace.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Yeah. What do you want this album to, like? What do you want this album to do? Like, what's the purpose of
It
it?
don't have to do nothing, man. It's a
Personal.
At my age, bucket list, yeah. So at my age, you know, I'm not at the age where I could say, I'll get to that. Nigga, You know, black men at our age, I drink, I smoke cigars.
Yeah.
You get it out your system now. You ain't got, there's no, and I advise that to all y'all, my brothers. Like, whatever you want to do now, don't be like, nah, I'm gonna get to that. Get to it now. Like, my next thing is I gotta get to Africa. I've never been to Africa. And I turned Africa down a couple times because I was touring too much. I was tired. But there's no way I can't touch African soil, so I'm going to Africa soon. We not at the age where we could go, I'll get to that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You ain't lying.
I'm especially speaking for myself. So this is a project that I had in me all my life. So if it don't work, if niggas say shit is trash, I'll die on the sword. But this ain't nobody telling me what to do.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all hear on this album, don't go, yo, who advised them to do this? It's me. I'm playing it. I'm writing it. And that's it. But it's self-fulfilling.
That's dope.
Because when I say what do you want it to do, it's not in terms of record sales because... But in a sense of like...
How do you want them to accept it?
Do you want it to... how do you want them to accept it? Is it... Because like when I think of somebody at a veteran age, you ain't doing it for no money. You doing it because you want to push the culture. You want to touch the culture.
Right.
You want to... You want... This is personal self... accomplishments and actualizations and stuff like that. So when I say what you wanted to do, like, what's the purpose? Like, I'm just doing this because I want the world to feel my music.
It's what I started with. It's what I started with. It's what I started doing before TV or anything.
Yeah.
So the purpose for this is self-fulfilling. It's to get myself out there, to show them I'm more than just TV. I'm more than just I'm more than just what you saw. This is what I am, and this is who I am, and this project expresses me more than anything I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because I didn't want nobody to say when I asked that question like, "Oh, how much you think you want it to sell?" Like,
nah,
who
man,
fucking cares about
like
what
that.
record sales are in 2026?
Just me being me.
Yeah.
And just so people don't, you're gonna hear a rock record on there, you're gonna hear that, but you also I'm gonna give you those bars. Right. I'm not gonna leave nobody out.
Yeah. I'm
gonna go over everything through my life, my journey. Through Prince. When I talk about Prince, James Brown, Jimi Hendrix, all the people that I looked up coming through, it's all infused into this particular project. So yeah, that's what this is.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Is that the end? Or are you still gonna make albums like this?
Depends on what this does. If I feel comfortable or if I just feel the vibe, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm never.
that's what we talking about.
I write a song every other day. I make music every day. My guitar, my drums.
Yeah, you're an artist, so that's what you're doing.
Yeah, so I do it every day, whether I feed it to the world or not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but what I'm doing with this project is different. This is something that's fun for me that I share with y'all. I'm gonna be performing in the streets. I'm gonna be street performing. I'm starting from ground zero. This is ground zero me. I'm gonna pop up on 125th Street with a 3-piece, me on guitar, a bass player and a drummer.
3-piece?
That's dope. That's dope.
Nah, that's dope. Nobody ain't doing that.
125th Street, whatever. I'm calling all my favors in with Ice-T.
Yeah.
All my friends, can I open up for y'all? Can I do this? I'm starting from ground zero from this shit. And I'm going under the name Billy White as an alias because people hear Peter Gunz and they want to hear Uptown Baby.
That sound like that'll work.
They want to talk about loving hip hop, and this Billy White, my nigga. This ain't
that old
Gunz.
uncle.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's dope though.
I want to go into some current events. You don't have to answer it, but I wanted to know your take from that documentary, that Puffy documentary, if you saw it.
Yeah, I did.
Say yeah, I did.
I thought, listen, man, at the end of the day, I thought, shit, man, I first off, I'll say that I got a different respect for 50 documentary-wise.
Yeah.
Making a documentary like that, it was done
It was really done well, yeah, man.
I just felt like there was other things. There's all bad with Puff. I thought it was some good he did too as well.
But they didn't put in there. I mean, that they're not talking about.
Yeah.
He's getting all the bad right
I can't go all bad with this shit, man. And then I can't let everybody slide that was involved in that. Like, everybody's not a victim. Y'all was all, some of these people was participants and shit.
Right.
So that's just my take. I don't really like to talk too much about it because last time I talked about it sounded like I was taking up for him.
Right.
And, you know, I'm cool with Cassie and I'm cool with them. And I didn't want it to come across that way. But I stand on that, my niggas, some people is willing participants. I'm not with all that motherfucking, yo, you don't understand how manipulative a person could be and this and that, because I'm from a mind of there's certain things you can't play with me with. Yeah. So why nobody else can't be in that state of mind? You just that money hungry or that hungry for fame that you won't let a nigga play with you like that? I don't understand that.
Right.
You don't. Nobody's not gonna play with me.
Yeah.
Sexually, or make me do, you know what I mean? Now that's just me. Some people are like, yo, Gunz, that's you. Everybody ain't like that. So I understand that as well.
Yeah.
However, I thought it was good, but it was just there's some things I learned in there, but
overall,
I don't know, man. I just think that he got caught on the Man Act, and that shit fucks with me. That fucks with me. You know what I mean? If he got caught, if he was caught up on the other shit, that's one thing. The Man Act shit is fucked up. For if you a black man,
when you get locked up for that.
Yeah, that wasn't what he should be in jail for. Not to me. You know what I mean? If they would have locked him up for beating Cassie up and kicking on her head in the fucking all day, I'd be like, the Man Act, I can't look at that one. And all these grown ass willing participants, crime victim, I can't fuck with that either.
I was about to say I don't want to say nothing, but I guess. From what you're saying, it feels like, and that's kind of what it seemed like. They was just trying. They didn't know how to charge Puffy, because I didn't think he was gonna get charged. Like, I mean, like you said, like it was, like he beat up women and stuff, but that's not a federal charge.
I just thought that if they if he got caught on that, if that was the thing, I would have did that.
Him on that. I'm not saying,
like they were just throwing.
Here's where I'm
guilty.
They
do
everything
on
the board. Like they keep it a buck with
right.
y'all niggas. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck because nobody ain't gonna believe I'm gonna say this. When the feds caught him, I was one nigga. Oh, it's over.
Yeah,
right.
Because that's how we brought up.
I did too.
We are
like,
all brought up. We are all brought up.
You know the feds want to get their heads on.
I thought these niggas was gonna pull some kids out the. You know how they was talking about sex trafficking kids and all that. So when I saw all they had was that, I felt guilty. Because I was like, because we just cut from a cloth where the feds got, oh shit, the feds got something. I thought I was gonna see all type of they had all these videos, they confiscated his house, showing all that wreck in his crib.
Right.
At what point do you kind of go, this might be a lesson for us to go, no matter how big you are, nigga.
Yeah.
Remember your place.
When they want your black ass, they can get
Now,
you.
I'm not saying he ain't do no fucked up shit. I don't want nobody to think by no means I'm defending. I'll never defend a nigga that put his hand on a woman.
But that's
never
the
get
thing,
that
though.
from me, ever.
Not being guilty don't mean you innocent. You know what I mean? That don't mean you innocent.
Yeah, it's just what they charged him when I wasn't with that. Right. But back to the answer, the documentary was incredible.
Yeah.
But I just thought it could have showed a little. I mean, I don't think he was. I'm not sure he was all bad. You know?
Yeah, smear campaign. That's all it was.
Well, I don't.
I don't know. It was good though. I don't want to shoot it down. The shit was good, but it was also like, God damn, it's so dark. And then when the family comes out and goes, no, that's not what happened. There's certain people coming out saying that's not what happened. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is a lot
like that. It is a lot like that. We really don't know.
There was something to it because like when he first started having when all these allegations started coming out, I didn't really hear nobody defend Puff. You know what I'm saying? Like, normally you see people, nobody say nothing.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think nobody knows though. I think he's like one of those dudes.
He was a little arrogant.
Exactly.
There was a little arrogance there, and there was a lot of and then there's a little hate. There's hate. You know, niggas be hating too. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of little things there that come into play with that. But you know, does that warrant
that you did?
Man, I don't know. What I will say is that I learned a lot. What I will say is I learned a lot from that documentary that I didn't know.
Right.
Yeah. However,
that
I
was
just
the
thought what
purpose
he was
of it.
charged with wasn't warranted. I just think,
and that's beyond
what he was
the
charged with
documentary,
should be
that
fucking,
happened before the documentary.
Yeah.
what he should be charged with, what he should be charged with, that shit should be thrown out, because 90% of us would be in jail, including myself.
That's a fact.
Right,
That's a fact.
right.
If it was for me flying a chick across
Yeah.
state lines to fuck, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I should
Yeah,
be
but
in
you
jail.
wasn't
as well.
paying them though, so
I wasn't what?
you wasn't paying them more.
Even if you did,
Shit,
though,
if I
what
paid
deal
for
with
the
that
flight,
make, though?
I took
You
her
go,
to
you
dinner,
deserve
and
jail for that shit.
I might have put a couple dollars in her pocket.
Pay for the flight.
However,
you
it's the
deserve
man
jail.
acting. That shit was built off Jack Johnson, and,
was,
and
it was.
that alone
It was.
built for us. And I just hate to see a black man in jail
It
for
is
that.
exactly that.
If he was in jail for beating up on Cassie, I'd be like, yeah, nigga, sit down.
Yeah, but in totality, I think what happens is, like you said, there's plenty of people who do what he did, but one, he is a entertainer of high influence, and there was a big, like, it was almost like when that video came to me, when that video came out of him beating up Cassie, it was like,
That was terrible.
it was they had to do something. They felt like that's how they do it. Where it's like, we got to do something. We got to make something stick. And even if it's not even if it's not what we want you to go to jail for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, again, right. So is that
because
a
that was
message
past
to
the
us?
statute of
Yeah,
right.
it's a message.
They really wanted them for the cash.
Listen,
to go.
man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is not a comparison, so niggas don't start going. Guns is comparing the two. They tore down our biggest motherfucker, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
How many people are coming out saying that wasn't true?
They said they was lying. Yeah,
My
they
dad
all made them lie about that, right?
So every now and then, they try to show you, no matter how big you get.
Yeah.
That's just my humble opinion, yo. Listen,
Mine
I'm
too.
not saying it's fact.
Mine too.
That's just my humble opinion. And with Dude, I'm not saying he was the nicest person in the world, but I just don't like to see him in jail for that. If they had said this is for what he did to Cassie and the thing, then so be it. But for that, I don't think that's, and I just hate to see us
Right. Doing that.
because it's a lot of fucked up motherfuckers out there and other ethnicities that they're worse than that nobody ain't talking about.
That's a fact.
That's just me. But again, you asked about the documentary.
Right.
It was excellent. Shout out to 50 Cent, put it together very well. Just wish it would have, I just wish it could have. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fuck it is what it is.
I remember you was talking about J. Cole.
Me?
Yeah, I think you was with you was talking to Esso about them, and you was like upset that he didn't, the way he did the battle with Drake and Kendrick. Like he should have never. Like if you're gonna go into the battle, you should have went through the battle.
Oh yeah, that's just my opinion, man. Like first off, let me tell you this. I think J. Cole is one of the.
But I was about to say that though, because
however,
just
nah. We don't back down from that. We did it. It's on. But with that being said, he might have been brilliant because fucking your man Kendrick Lamar came on and he could have been. J. Cole could have been a whole part of that.
Yeah.
They not like us movement.
Right.
And I don't think I don't even know why he got in it. I mean, I guess because he was on the song that they was talking about. So
they started it, right.
Let me tell y'all something.
Well, he said fuck the big three.
The world gonna be mad.
Minute.
Niggas gonna be mad at me for this. Drake threw Kendrick the biggest alley ever.
He sure did.
Because he could have just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be sitting here talking about nothing now. I'm sorry, that's my humble opinion. You gave him the oop. You said something. And then you win again.
No, you kept saying something.
Right. And I think he threw him the biggest oop ever. He could have just shut the fuck up.
That was
or
like
did what
song
J. Cole
6
did.
that popped
You
off
my
like
brother,
that.
I'm not doing this.
Right.
And then the
But
rest
they
of
never
this.
liked each other. J. Cole genuinely liked both of them. Like I don't.
You on that side.
Hold on,
You on that side.
I will say this right here though, right?
Because they was about to do a group album together, didn't they? Come to beefing
Yeah.
like that. I just kind of understood
I
it.
love Kendrick Lamar. I went to do a show in New Orleans one time, and my daughter,
Let me get some of that.
my daughter was talking crazy like, "Yo, Dad, Kendrick Lamar, this the new movement, and you don't know what's going on." And I never met Kendrick Lamar at this time. This was before They Not Like Us. This
Right.
is when Kendrick was bubbling.
Section 80, Kendrick.
Right. And Kendrick Lamar stopped the show and said, Peter Gunz, you a legend. I love you. Thank you, bro. And I'm in shock. My daughter's like, did he just say something to you?
Yeah.
And I remembered I did a song with DJ Quick called So Many Ways. On Quick's album in 1997, 98. It was on the Rhythm Realism album. And Kendrick is from Compton. And he was a kid when that album was out. And I heard him say that's one of his favorite albums. So it all came together. That makes sense to me that he heard me rhyme on that album. And he showed me love. And it wasn't a great place because my daughter was like, you old, this is new, you don't know nothing about this. And here's the artist that she loved, came and gave me the biggest love, showed me the most love.
Oh, I know where
so
you
I'll always have a love in my heart for Kendrick Lamar. I just hate for people to forget what Drake did. I hate it. Niggas act like I never liked that nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You never liked no Drake music ever?
Nah,
well, you know what? Maybe
I don't believe it.
I'm not gonna say that.
I know you ain't about to say you ain't like
songs.
nothing.
I like that word.
I'm saying though, I think and this was me when I first seen her. I was like, this, and I didn't like none of the mixtapes. I like the albums.
Thought his mixtapes was better than his albums.
I didn't. I mean, I know people can feel like I did.
I want you to be totally clear. I didn't like all of his shit.
Yeah.
But there was certain things I was like, woo.
They had like Houston and the Vegas.
Girls
like something.
Like the chicks like this. So was it oversaturated? I get that people can go, but when I see niggas now acting like, yo, I never liked it. My friends, my age, I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
I watch you cover some of his songs, play some of his songs.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna say he got bangers that I
so
play.
that's the only part that niggas just wash their hands with him all of a sudden. That bothered me.
But I think
however, I don't give a fuck. Nigga got about $500 million.
He filthy rich.
He shouldn't give a fuck.
Word.
But they do. For some reason, niggas give. But I'll be like, yo, let me tell y'all niggas something, man. I'll let niggas say whatever they want about me for $500 million. If I'm worth that kind of money, I'm out. Right. I'm not concerned about what none of you niggas think.
Well, that's what he out right now. He on hiatus.
I don't know about. He still keep doing. You know what I mean? Listen. I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Kendrick. I'm a fan of J. Cole. Those. I'm. When people say, "Yo, who do you embrace from the generation after you?" Those I embrace all of them.
Yeah,
I embrace all of them.
Big Sean, Nipsey, all. I'm gonna put them two in there too. Like they.
I wasn't. Nah, I mean I say this shit.
Okay.
I wasn't a big fan of a lot of people. Nipsey, I got after he died.
Me too. Well,
Nipsey,
no, I like
Nipsey. Nipsey, my son was
yeah.
cool. I wasn't a big fan of Nipsey music until after he passed away. Then I went and listened to it. I'm like, damn, I don't want to front like I always been a Nipsey fan. I didn't understand.
We love Nipsey.
Y'all was getting it?
Yeah.
I didn't get it. My man fuck with him. My man's just from 60s. My man GP, all them from 60s. I liked him as a person. Humble. Loved him, but I never really, I didn't like his rap name, and I wasn't a fan of his music like that. Kind of remind me of Snoop a little bit. But when he passed away and I saw his story and understood who he was and what he stood on, I regretted not really getting it.
Yeah. A lot of people was like that.
I was like that with Pac.
Yeah.
I kind of was too. I ain't gonna.
I was angry
Pac.
at Pac on some New York shit, but after he passed away and I went listen to him,
Kind of respected him a little more.
Yeah,
he was like that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I'm not a bandwagon nigga. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. That's why I don't get mad at niggas that don't fuck with me. Niggas love me hip hop clown. I don't get mad at niggas. I get it, nigga, because I'm like that with other people. But I'm, on some man shit.
Did you hear the new J. Cole song though? Because he about to drop, and
you getting at somebody?
No, man. Nah. Y'all didn't hear none of y'all heard the new J. Cole track?
Nah. I did.
What you thought about it?
J. Cole could do no wrong.
He can do no wrong.
I gotta hear it. I didn't hear it yet.
Oh my God. It's an old. I want to say part of it is an ode to the Rewind song on Nas's Stillmatic.
He telling back a story.
He's telling his life story back.
I gotta hear it. I won't lie.
It was done.
I wish he would have
very
stood
well.
I wish he would have stood on business with Kendrick, but it's all good.
Yeah, he wasn't a big beefer when you like if you follow his career.
Nah, hip hop is that.
But that wasn't his thing. Like that's why he always went against it. Like he never really wanted to do that. And then next thing you know, he's doing that. And I'm a diehard J. Cole fan. And I'm just like,
now, once you in hip hop,
why is he beefing?
Once you in hip hop and the shit go left, anybody can, you know, you gotta be. That's what hip hop is. You gotta be ready to.
Yeah.
It's go time. Niggas said fuck the big three.
It's big me.
Supposed to be Let's go, nigga. Showtime. I want to apologize. It's not in the vocabulary of I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to. I smoke.
It was
win,
cringy.
Lose, or draw, smoke. Let's do it.
When I first heard, I was just like, "Oh man, I know they
certain niggas
kill
get
Kendrick. They gonna kill Cole for that."
Certain niggas get the, and he's one of them because he has that energy about him. But and where I come from, man, let's stand on it. Let's go. That's just where I'm coming from. But he did. Listen, don't listen to me. He did the right thing. This nigga Kendrick Lamar came out and shut shit the fuck down. Don't listen to me, nigga. He be on that same kind of time.
Yeah, and I think what that like, because to me, like that was real. Like Kendrick and Drake, they really didn't like each other. So it devolved into something that I don't think J. Cole wouldn't be comfortable being a part of, and I think that's kind of how he looked
when
at
the nigga said fuck the big three, it's just big me. That's including you.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all niggas. It's me. Yeah. So when you do that, and then and then I go, you know what? Let me just stay out of it. I shouldn't even got. It's dope for him to let me say this, yo, because I need to say this. I don't ever want motherfuckers to ever think that I'm for us beefing with us.
No.
What he did was dope. It was for my kids to see that. I think that's dope what he did. I'm just saying on some hip hop shit from when I'm cut from.
Right.
Fuck me too.
It's all, baby.
I'm ignorant though. Don't listen to me, nigga. I'm an ignorant motherfucker. And I like that kind of shit. So it's sport.
Yeah.
Because like we just rapping at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We're not shooting guns or we're not starting a war. So it's just rap. It's just lyrical. We all listen, man. When I was coming up, I wanted to see Big Daddy Kane and Rakim go.
Sure did.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We love to see
lied
niggas.
and said they did.
Oh, you heard what he said
do it.
about this nigga? So niggas started to try to start to be, yo, nigga, Guns, I think this nigga threw a shot at you. Listen, niggas was so ignorant. Nori got a line in his record go, I spit rhyme meter, reader rhymes. My nigga Peter got a meter of mine. Oh, this nigga Nori just threw your name in the record. I said, this nigga just gave me the biggest alley-oop that nobody ain't heard from me in years. I was whining. I said, yo, you heard he served me. So, but that's how hip-hop is. Niggas look for anything to get a go button.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, me being ignorant like I am, niggas go button. J. Cole and fucking Kendrick, I thought was more lyrical battle than him and Drake.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was looking forward to it. So that the part of me is the sport of hip hop. I thought I thought these two right here are two fucking tyrants going at it.
Yeah.
So when he apologized, it was like, you know, for me, for hip hop, I was like, damn, nigga, I wanted to see this.
Yeah.
But what he did for my kids was dope. Yeah. My kids need to see him go, you know what, man? We not doing this. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. And that was dope. Yeah. However, just for me, for hip hop. But that was it. But I also, listen, man, niggas say what they want about Drake, and it's not me being a Drake fan. I got a lot of people, I love my son. Let's start there. I'll cut my son on anything. But I like that he don't back down from niggas. You know, Pusha T, all he'll go.
That's a fact.
When he'll lose, win or draw, he ain't go that hard with Pusha. Meek Mills,
he killed Meek, but he ain't go that hard on Pusha.
He went, hold on, he went that first push record was crazy.
It wasn't.
Push came.
He left it alone.
Yeah, he left that alone. He left Push.
No,
Drake left Pusha alone.
Drake left that Pusha.
He left that Pusha alone.
They did two things and this and that, but and then you also in a situation where you get to go, you got to pick your battles. Mm-hmm. A nigga that's selling millions and millions of records, you know, niggas pick their battles. Like, for instance, who is this helping? Who is this helping me battling? It's helping you.
Yeah, but you can't ignore Kendrick because
nobody niggas better leave Push alone too. That nigga's nice too. But however, as far as like who does that help more than? So.
Well, let's be clear here. Kendrick is a Nobel Peace Prize winning rap artist.
Not talking about Kendrick.
Oh, you talking about?
However, even with the Nobel Peace Prize, whatever you talking about, the political. If Drake had never answered that big three, we don't have. They not like us. We don't have nothing. That's my humble opinion.
Right.
I hear what you're saying. Mm-hmm. There's, you know what I mean. Listen, there's certain rappers that who they are. I love Kendrick Lamar, one of my favorites. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about just of this generation. I'm talking about of all times. Mm-hmm. But he Drake was making the records that
the world enjoyed.
Yeah. So if he had never answered him, then we not talking about him in the same capacity. In my humble opinion.
Okay. I respect that.
But with that being said, do I think he's more lyrical? 100%. Mm-hmm. You know who I would rather listen to? Push, maybe. Yeah, 100%. But I just know that the level he's on, sometimes it's you can hurt yourself answering niggas. That's like me going in the comments, and when I got 1 million followers and going in the comments and arguing with somebody with 2 followers. Bitch, you don't know me. Why you said that? And niggas cutting me. My manager hit me up like, Gunz, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta learn how to shut the fuck up and just eat it. Right. Niggas, our egos won't let us do that.
That's a fact.
Top 5. Who your top? Your top 5.
Oh my God, I don't have it. I don't have a top 5. I don't.
Who's it tonight?
Because there's generations.
But who's it today?
Yeah, top 5 of today's generation.
It's generations. It's switches.
Generations. Yeah, it's generations. Because the people that I got, the people I grew up listening to, and then I got the people today, and it's just I can't, man. You know?
You want to do generation?
I could just name a bunch of people and y'all could put it where y'all want.
Who your top 80s?
5?
How about your top 5 for the 80s?
Can't do it. 80s? Rakim, Kane, LL, Slick Rick, KRS-One.
That's 5. 90s?
Nas, Jay, Andre 3000.
Nice.
In the 90s? Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. I was there.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, no, he's top 5, but I didn't.
Jadakiss.
Oh yeah, Jada. What about DMX, Tupac, Biggie? You got those guys in there.
Big.
Okay.
Just lyricist wise.
Right.
I think Busta Rhymes gets left out a lot. I think he's nice. Redman.
Right.
Redman is definitely.
90s
was tough, man. Yeah, it was some real competition in the 90s.
Big Pun.
90s was stiff competition.
Big Pun was
nuts.
X was who's a very, very good friend of mine. Rest in peace, X. He was a movement. He was an entity. I had X over Pop. That was just my opinion.
Oh, for me too. I'm from New York.
I ain't mad at that.
Sorry.
I ain't mad at that.
I gotta put X over Pac. I love Pac.
But I love X was X's. Back in the days when I was in that group called Gun Runners, we had a show at Hunter College. We used to book wherever we could go and rock. Bismarck had this show and he let us get on. Afterwards, they was like, this nigga named Darkman X want to battle y'all niggas. So
all of y'all?
Come out, it's this bunch of niggas from Yonkers, bunch of niggas from the Bronx. It's 7 of us. It's just this nigga, this little dusty nigga in a fucking dirty long coat, pacing. And all his niggas behind him. And he like, what's up? I'm like, me first. I go, I spit my bars, he spit his bars. But when he's spitting, they all know his rhymes. They saying him behind him, but we going back and forth. Tariq like, let me get some. Tariq go. My man Boogie Daddy, rest in peace, he go. Triple X go. We all go. We leave going, yo, we ate that dusty ass nigga, right? 1998, freshman cover of Source magazine comes out. We all back together. X, oh, what up, nigga? You made it. We popping now. So they go in this particular interview. Shout out to Carlito and Source magazine. They want to interview each one of us on what we thought about the new artists coming up. So me and Tariq were to talk about X. X was to talk about us. Corrupt was to talk about Big Pun. Silk the Shocker talking about this one. You know, just Nori talking about this one. So when they asked us about X, we like, yo, we all come from the same place, Bronx, Yonkers. That's my man. We proud of him. This fucking bad boy shit is up here popping. Now the streets is back. They gonna ask X, what did you think about Lord Tariq? Y'all need to ask them niggas how I ate 7 of them niggas at the same time and went to college. Now, meanwhile, we fuck with the nigga, but not like that. We like, what? We in Detroit. So the nigga Carlito that write for the Source magazine calls me in Detroit. While I'm in Detroit, my hotel was like, Gunz, y'all want to recant what y'all said about X? Because y'all speaking highly of niggas shitted all over you. You, Tariq, and 7 other niggas one night at Hunter College. How the fuck do X got a show in the Bronx that night at this spot called Booms?
Oh, for that interview?
No.
Oh, he just happened to have it.
Just happened to have a show.
Because he had the 7 MCs in a line, then he had 7 more brothers that think they can rhyme.
That part.
Then it was 7 more.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. So I had my man X in him. I called me, my man. Go ask DMX why the fuck he said that to Carlito on the phone. Put him on the phone with me. So he said, Gunz, what up, my nigga? I said, yo, you was the Source magazine shitting on me and Tariq. Who the fuck said that? I said, Carlito said you shitted all over us. Oh, when I catch that nigga, he food. Fuck out of here. Y'all my niggas, this and that. Don't listen to that nigga. Boom, hang up. He do his show, he get up out of there. Carlito, my man, don't play with me like that. I just spoke to X. He said, Gunz, where you at, man? I'm at my crib in the Bronx. He pull up, play the tape, X shitting all over. I saw, all I could do was ask this nigga X is crazy. But after that, we become super tight, man. You know, been to parties with him. Right before he died, I just hung out with him. That's what's fucked up, man. I was supposed to go to a party he threw and I didn't make it. And to this day, I regret it because he kept calling to see where I was. Because I was on Love and Hip Hop. And his family was like, yo, tell Peter to come through. And I was like, well, and he was trying to get me out the house. I wasn't in a good space. But in hindsight, I could see how X felt that way. Like, at the time, I was like, what the fuck he talking about? We all gave it to him. But everybody wanted some. And this before DMX was DMX. So we all just coming up. But in hindsight, if I battled multiple niggas, I would say the same thing. Right. So I regret being mad at him for that. Because I was mad.
Yeah, I would kill him.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, nigga, I was by myself. I had to battle all of them. I would have said the same thing. So yeah, shout out to my man X. I love you. I miss you, my man. Yeah. Don't really lyrically have him in my top, but definitely artists of all time. There's a difference between lyrical and
right.
That's a fact.
He's probably over everybody I mentioned is my favorite. As an artist, I love X, and lyrically he's nice, but it's just that I'm a lyricist type
purist in it.
Yeah, so
there's a lot of
telling
talent
background
out there,
stories, and 3000 with those patterns, and Jay and Nas and all the dudes, and you know, there's certain people that I just can't. There's a. I know I'm leaving out some people that are gonna kill me, but you know, growing up it was again LL, Kane. It was a lot
of competition in the '90s, man.
You forgot G-Rap.
G-Rap.
Yeah, see, there you go. I'm gonna leave here tonight and be like, oh, I forgot such and such. Yes,
Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? Like,
people sleep. You know, it's one person
Beanie,
I never hear nobody.
Beans is nice. Game.
Drag On is nice.
Drag On
is retarded, bro.
Nice.
Still.
Word.
Still nice.
For the Bronx.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Drag On, man. There's a lot of people I'm leaving out. I'm sorry, man. Y'all know I idolize y'all. Y'all know y'all dope. But yeah, there's a lot of people. Raekwon.
That's a fact.
There's a lot of people. Raekwon is my favorite.
Inspector Deck, like lyrically to me, I thought Inspector was like
that nigga
the greatest.
Nice. People used to ask me, who's your favorite?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Wu-Tang first came out, who's your favorite? And Raekwon was always my favorite. For some reason, man. I
like Raekwon.
Raekwon seems and I love Ghost too, but
believe it or not, I like the
Raekwon
Genius,
seems
bro.
effortless.
Now Genius,
how can you forget
was the best rapper out the group.
But Raekwon shit was effortless.
It was. It was seasoned. It was
It was flavor in that shit too.
The best rapper though was definitely Genius.
Yeah, Genius was retarded.
Yeah,
Genius to me, Genius and Inspector, like it's like I don't hear whack verses from Inspector.
He remind me of
the Locks. Hold on, the Locks.
Jay Electronica. That's who he remind me of.
Right.
Jay Electronica.
Yeah, he remind me of him.
The Locks Bronx is 30 years.
Let me ask you this quickly. What about all that young drill music going on in the Bronx?
I don't like none of that shit.
No?
Yeah. No, I don't fuck with
It's in the Bronx, so they got a lot of that.
I don't
Like
like
a lot of these new young dudes out there.
Not into it at all. Not even a little bit. It's not my thing.
Me
About
either.
Cory?
I ain't gonna front.
My son?
Yeah.
Nah, I love, Core is my... Core, it's biased for me to say my favorite rapper.
Right.
But my son is
No. I
literally
mean,
my
does he
favorite rapper.
listen to that young drill music?
I'm sure he does. It's just
got
not
you.
my thing. He might even do some of it. It's not my thing.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't even know if it's around as much as it was before. Like I guess all the like top drill
It was
artists
never my. It was
gone,
never my thing.
locked up.
It was never my thing. It was for some reason, man. It just was so dark. It's
Yeah, it's so disrespectful. It's so
dark. It's super dark.
Yeah, it
I
is.
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure my parents frowned upon me when I was like, I'm quick to slide off or slide this dick up in your wife.
Yeah, right.
So the nerve of me.
Word. Where that Donald Trump face at?
But that ain't like killing your man and
these
putting
niggas
ashes on his
here,
grave
boy.
and all that. That ain't like
There was a kid.
going to his fucking
There was a kid in the
to the
neighborhood.
cemetery.
Yeah, that's why I don't like
There's
all
a
that
kid from my neighborhood
It was disrespect.
that got killed, and he tripped and fell when they was chasing him, and killed him. A teenager, and they made a song for him tripping and falling.
See, that's
and
what,
it was a hit.
That's crazy.
And I said, I can't fuck with y'all niggas, man.
Yeah.
That shit's
These dudes
disgusting.
there, right?
I can't fuck with that shit, bro. Nah, I can't fuck with it. It's too dark for me.
Yeah.
We did it. Nah, our shit was fantasy shit. You ever heard me say, I ran up in the building and I sprayed everything moving? You know, we was just painting pictures, movie shit.
Yeah.
These niggas mean what the fuck they say.
This shit happened.
You
Actually,
imagine you gotta hear your kid was trying to get away from some niggas and he tripped and he fell. And now all the kids is doing a dance, tripped and fell.
Oh,
He got killed.
man, that's crazy.
And that's when I said, get the fuck out of here with that. I can't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Because it'd be nothing you could tell me. Teenagers or not. Nothing you could tell me. I'm not trying to say I'm the super thug, but if you play with me on some man shit, with me or mine, I can't.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I can't live with it. I'm willing to sit down. I'm willing to die for it. Not on some thug shit, just on some man shit. I can't. I just can't live with it. So when I hear it, it's like, God damn, my parents had to hear that.
Yeah, word.
I can't hear that and not motivate, do nothing. Certain things I just can't live with. I can't. Not in my skin as a man. I just couldn't do it. So I hate it, but we also misinformed. So, I got to remember that. We just misinformed, man. It's not malice. We just misinformed.
Yeah.
all right. I got one more question and then I'm out. What's your relationship with Cisco?
Oh, we good. That's
Okay.
my brother. I had to beat the shit out of him. And we fought in a boxing match. I had to beat some sense into that big, tall nigga. He know now, though. He had a couple screws loose, but I tightened them up. Pause. That's my man. Nah, I love Cisco. Shout out to Cisco. Shout out to Rich. Shout out to this Creep Squad, my man.
Creep Squad.
DJ Self. I love y'all all, man. They make fun of us calling ourselves the Creeps. These old niggas calling us, it's just a little fraternity group.
Yeah.
And it's not we creeps, like we sit around looking at little girls. Creep like we creep around with women. That's what we were. And it was just a little fun thing that everybody
That
took
shit was
so
fitting
serious.
for y'all because all y'all motherfuckers was creeps on
Hello.
that show. Be
Most of us
That shit
men,
was
hold
fitting.
on. Most of us men are. We just on TV, nigga.
yeah. I was
We
comfortable
just,
and
we just
proud.
on TV, man.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
of y'all niggas out here doing the same shit.
Like, I think that's probably what made it.
Yeah. You know how many niggas
Comfortable.
that run up in me and stream, like, Guns, can I get down with this Creep Squad? You already are, nigga. your girl ain't around. Stop fronting, nigga. You doing you. I'll be on the show, one time. My story was so real, like unlike a lot of niggas that I'll be on the show and some real things will come out. So one time I'm arguing with Tyra and I go, I ain't never met a nigga that ain't cheat in my life. I ain't saying don't exist. I just never met him. And my brother called me the next day after the show came on and said, my nigga, I was watching that with my wife, you motherfucker.
Right.
You fucking, the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Wow.
True story.
Right.
Oh my God. He started looking.
True story.
He gonna say I ain't never meet nobody. Not one. Not one dude I know.
My brother be like, yo,
right there.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Unfiltered Peter.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
keeping it
my
a buck.
God.
I couldn't help it. I had to tell the truth.
You causing a lot of uncomfortable conversations.
It is what it is, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Bug, you got anything?
Peter.
Come on, man.
Look at me, bro.
You ain't use that last one?
Yeah. First, I want to say I appreciate you coming through, telling your story, being so unapologetic, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you dope. Keep doing your thing, bro. You are so hip-hop, bro.
Appreciate
When
you.
you look up hip-hop, should be Peter Gunz right there.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
And say what up to Corey. We got to get him on the show, too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll make it happen.
But
Sure.
I really appreciate you, bro. You've been answering my calls. I've been calling. We've been communicating.
All day.
You keep it 100. I love you for that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Proud of y'all, man. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all been here for a long time. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all coming up, and whatever support I can get you, I tell you, call me.
That's a fact.
I know a lot of
That's a
people.
fact.
Whoever I
We
get
appreciate
to
it.
That's, I really appreciate that.
proud of
And I'm
y'all.
going to keep that word that you just said. I'm going to call you.
Man. I got you.
Right.
I got you. Whoever I can get, I got you.
No doubt. No
Cor
doubt.
be here any day, man.
No doubt. No doubt.
G, you got anything?
Nah, we gonna hold you to your word, bro. You know what I mean? And we appreciate you coming by.
G.
Shout out.
G
I
ready
ain't got
to go
my
to
drink
sleep.
up here with you.
I saw you. That nigga some Tylenol. It's a nap
My man called me.
Yeah, good, nigga.
My man Peter came in and put down a dope interview, kid. It was a dope interview, man. Really appreciate
Love,
it.
man.
Word.
No
Anytime.
bullshit.
Word.
And blessing the podcast.
For
man.
sure,
You
man.
know, man. Thank
Word.
you.
Love.
Yeah.
And you let us talk to Eric B. That was dope, too.
Hello.
And you
That
let
was
us talk
dope.
to Eric.
Word.
That's
Big
a
brother,
fact.
man.
Word.
Eric B is my big brother, man. Love it.
Right.
He does a lot for me, man. I appreciate him so much.
Well, shout out to Eric B, man.
That's
Hello.
a fact.
Word.
P, it is a motherfucking pleasure.
Come on,
to
man.
have you up on this show.
Oh,
man. You know
won't be the last time. I'm coming back. I'm a regular guest.
No doubt, nah.
No doubt.
That's a fact.
No doubt.
And I'm gonna need y'all niggas to give me a Caesar. Y'all do the paint. Y'all paint the shit on
With a
shit.
part.
I saw online when niggas be painting they shit.
Oh man.
Give me some dreads. I'm going
As long
to
as you
Turkey.
get the size to girl, they can hook you up.
I'm going to Turkey to get some dreads. Love, man. Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. It's love.
No
Proud of
doubt,
y'all again.
Appreciate
man.
that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for the bottle, man.
No doubt.
You
It's supposed to be dry January. Fuck it. I don't drink anymore.
Yo, me.
Dry gin.
Yo, the funny thing is, the funny thing, we said the same thing. We wasn't even going to drink. But
Word.
You can't.
I don't
Word,
drink
we
anymore.
definitely said that.
I don't drink anymore, but I don't drink any less.
Drink no less either, right? Yeah, don't drink no more. No.
Oh my God.
Love.
Well,
Till next time, I'm here, man.
it's Detox. It's Bug Out. It's G-Vaz. Prime on the boards.
Hello.
We got the one and only legendary from the Bronx,
Come on, man. 174th Street, Vice Avenue.
Peter Gunz.
Hello.
Sir.
Thanks for asking, Sean. We out.
Peace.
What up? What up? It's your boy Peter Gunz. You're now watching the Thanks for Asking podcast. You know what to do, man. Like, subscribe, and get involved, nigga.
No doubt.